to the Black Cat Panther podcast, man. Make no mistake, you are in the right place. Your boy Dub Q is in the building. Y'all already know I'm dancing because I can see it. I can smell it. I can taste it. I can taste the division. I can smell it. We on y'all ass. To everybody that need a rag for their ass, we wiping y'all ass in this division. Oh yeah, go talk to me.
Yo, that's right. That's right. That's right. I can care with you. The division has been solidified, pretty much. The gap has been closed. The Carolina Panthers have made moves to make sure that we are competitive this year in a way that the defense is going to be, the holes are being filled. Um, we had doubts. There's still doubts. I'm not sitting here saying it's going to be number one or top five or anything like that. Top 10. I'm just saying we're going to play some complimentary ball. This division being like it is, that those 9 to 10 wins that we need to be a playoff team or even host a playoff game is looking a little bit more realistic. Can we say that?
Y'all give me a second. I'm having audio issues. Y'all go ahead.
Okay, you have all right. Well, see, if you don't know by now, we signed Justin Hunter over the weekend. Houston, I mean, excuse me, Houston. I'm sorry, y'all. Jet lag. Justin Houston over the weekend, and then we signed Deion Jones last week. Okay, what that did, we were saying, you remember, oh, we need linebacker help. We need linebacker help, linebacker depth, this and that. I've always said, because we didn't have what you would call a Mike linebacker, that middle linebacker, since Luke Kuechly, right? Shaq Thompson was always an outside linebacker that basically got thrusted into that role to play this inside linebacker, setting up the defense and doing things like that. That's why Shaq's production, or we say, has fell off from what we seen, that dynamic Shaq when he first come in the league, backing up a Thomas Davis, or when he came in and he played beside TD or beside Luke, and you were like, yo, you next. You next. You're going to be one of the next great Carolina linebackers in a history of great linebackers. I don't need to rattle them off and start naming them. But I digress. You put the guy in a position that he had quite don't play as well as those other guys, and then you get what we got, which is basically above average linebacker. Now you bring somebody in. These two pieces, these are not full-time pieces. These are guys who are going to spell these guys in times of weakness, or we need a boost, a burst, or a firecracker bang. We hope we can get this from Justin Houston or Deion Jones. Now, the other positions of need, some more backup depth behind these corners. If they get injured, we're hoping, and I told you about if and hoping, they stay healthy. Barring injury, we look real good. Now, those pieces after, some of these pieces afterwards, I ain't gonna speak on just yet. I got a breakdown for their ass. I got something for their ass, but not right now. What you think about it, Q?
Man, this is one of those ones. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what in the hell kind of. First of all, we just won the offseason in my eyes. You know, you're picking up a guy of this caliber.
Come on now. You going to the ceiling? No, hell no. You going to the sky? You understand what I'm saying? You just passed the ceiling. You going to the sky? You saying you won the offseason? That's what you just said. It's a little lofty. Oh hell, you got me echoing.
All right, you can hear me now?
Yeah, I got you. I got you loud and clear.
All right, I had to get my sound right, man. All right. Your boy is in the building, man. Let me make it crystal clear for your ass. Look.
Go ahead.
Look, this team now is constructed can go toe-to-toe with anybody. And I mean, goddamn it, anybody. Now, the acquisitions that we just got in the building, whether that be 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞, whether that's Jones at linebacker, look, you once said we ain't going to be worth a damn until we address that linebacker position. And not only did we do that, Deion Jones is a very valuable guy. Experience is right there. Frankie Louvu, Shaq Thompson, 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞. Look at here. No. You don't got me. You got to understand me today.
I get you. I understand.
You got to understand me. DJ Johnson. Brian Burns.
We didn't put bums.
I said Brian Burns.
We didn't put bums up there. We
got Burns
in the position. Okay.
All I'm saying is you got to understand, if you the NFC, I noticed I saw the Saints in the chat as soon as we click live. I noticed I see the Falcons in the chat as soon as we click live. God damn it, we own your ass. You're scared to death right now. We got them by the chokehold, god damn it.
Yeah.
It's going down. Shout out to Red Swan.
Do you hear me now?
Look at it. 𝐷𝐿 has no more questions. He said yesterday, y'all be in the Super Bowl this year. Here we go. Super Bowl.
Oh, no. Come on. Stop that shit. Stop that shit now. Stop that. Y'all still taper the expectations. The horizon looks better right now, but taper the expectations, please. Come on now. Let me bring it down to probably like 7. All right?
No. I ain't no coming down. Like I'm all the way.
Okay.
Win.
Damn. Boy.
Ain't no turning me down this year. I've been quiet for 2 fucking years. I have sat through disaster.
J.issue.
What's going on?
Talk to him, Jay. Give a calming, soothing type of voice to Q.
Q, you my mans, and you standing your ground. I get it, but we're not. You know what I mean? We ain't no blocks. How you build a house? We never was that on defense. They setting the standard for if we move on from the old heads, we get some younger dudes in there next year or the year after. But we not setting stone on defense. I mean, we get to fight with people now, but it depends on if we gonna win that battle. You gotta calm your shit, Q. Get on the 7.
I don't want to hear the smooth talking shit. You can keep the goddamn Bobby Brown talk to yourself today.
My man,
you can keep that to yourself.
That's okay.
I don't want to hear that.
Hey, down to a 7.5 at least. You know what I mean?
No. Not today. I am on 1.
What's going on, Pop?
Hold on.
All right, Pop.
I got a quick question.
Here we go.
Houston, do we have a problem? You know what I'm saying? Do we have a problem? We have
Fuck you talking
solidified.
about, Pop?
We done solidified that edge. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. With some veteran presence. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look. I'm coming live from the smoke shop. Who wanna get? Who want to smoke? We can burn you in any type of flavors. Any
New
type of flavor.
Orleans, do you want the smoke?
Do you want the smoke?
Tampa Bay, do you want the smoke? ATL, do you want the smoke?
Yeah. Come down here, get you the smoke. Yeah. You want the TH flower? Huh? You want that? Come get it.
Hey,
Come get it.
I can breathe easier. The air it got a whole lot crisper. I can see the horizons. Look, shout out to Scott Fitterer for actually being worth a goddamn this year. Boy, I love you, Scott Fitterer. Now, you came out here, you had your ass cheeks together for the first half, and you had me scared. But all you had to did was loosen up a little bit. Go out there, you went and got Jones at linebacker. I said, okay, I might see something right there. Jones is a former Pro Bowler. He has experience. Look, the moves we made bringing in 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 here, he's leading the camp right now with 3 interceptions, tied with that punk ass C.J. Henderson. But it is something about this linebacker core with Frankie Louvu, Shaq Thompson, DJ, Brian Burns. First of all, let me put this on notice for everybody who's listening and watching right now. Amari Bono,
Go ahead.
Marquise Haynes, who else? Any of you motherfuckers that back up that
YGM.
Look, YGM, you sir, y'all 3 are on notice because one, they have drafted DJ to be their guy, and they just went out and got a bridge linebacker until he gets himself straight. Look, shout out to Charlotte Bob. I saw that interview today, and I was so impressed. You know, that's my dog, DJ Johnson. This guy is the future for the Carolina Panthers. You heard what he said in the interview today. They traded up for me, and I promise you I'm going to come out here and prove them right. The boy is the future. They just had to get a guy in the front of him.
Let me. Okay. You do know this move right here tells you that they either a little shaky about him.
No, sir.
He's not ready.
No, sir. He's not ready is what it's saying.
You gonna take the latter that he just need a little, because that's your boy. Right?
But what they're doing is they polish it. They want him to be a polished full product, GO. See, what they're doing is they got a bridge to get him over troubled water.
No.
I'm not gonna let you bury DJ. I'm not gonna let you do it.
You waited to don't let me. Don't let me because I am.
I'm not gonna let you do it.
Don't let me because I am. Because the proof is in the pudding. Even you got to see the writing on the wall. He see the writing on the wall. That's why he's saying what he said today. If he was solidified, ready to go in there and can give them what, okay, you got Justin Houston gave at 34 years old, gave Baltimore 9 sacks, 9.5. I ain't gonna take the half from it. 9.5.
Yeah, 9.5
last year, right? So what that tells me is that they're saying I can't get 9.5 sacks or even 7 from DJ Johnson this year.
But DJ Johnson is not a sack specialist. Let him develop and polish his skills. Hold up. Let him polish his skills behind Justin Houston. You brought the right guy in to show him what he needs to be in this 3-4 linebacker core.
He got him. He got an all pro on the other side of him showing it.
Brian Burns is a different body size. Come on, DJ is a different technique.
Burns
come
on.
Speed. Stop it, bro. You sound. Go. What the hell is you talking about? Now I gotta look at you. I gotta look at you with a side. What the hell? No. What in the good fuck is you talking about, Go?
when these fanboys start spinning,
What the fuck is you talking about?
for they die, when these fanboys start spinning
Listen,
for they
listen
die,
to what you saying. Listen to what you saying, Go.
You getting ready to
They
weave
went
us
and
a
got.
whole sweat.
They went and got a
Go
guy
ahead.
that's
Go ahead.
identically the same size. Well, identically the same body type as him. That's going to be doing the same type, so they can teach him.
Oh, to teach him. To teach. He's
To
at the
teach,
NFL
to make
level.
sure he's a rookie. Go. What the hell is you talking about?
You gotta teach him the position.
Hold on.
You better
For
make
one,
it good, Pop. You better make it good.
Before we get to DJ, you got to get to the people that's been here in front of him.
Man, fuck all that. Fuck all that.
Let him do it, Q, because that's your man. This crazy.
You got to teach them the position too. All that tells me is DJ Johnson, Marquise,
I don't think they heard nothing I said.
Amari Verno, YGM, 4 motherfuckers was not ready at this point in camp. That's
YGM has had 3 years to get ready. Amari Barno has had a year. You just took this nigga a month ago and you expect him to come out and be goddamn on the ground running? You sound stupid, Go. I ain't gonna tell you that no more.
Q. It sound like you said that about your boy, like he ready to go.
If y'all expect a rookie that you need to mold and have him come into this scheme, you want to use him all over, you got to give him the opportunity by being a fully polished product. And it's not going to happen in a month. It sounds stupid for y'all to draft him in 1 month and expect him to come out and get more than 10 sacks. What the fuck wrong with y'all?
But then you're going to sit there and praise Scott Fitter. Scott
you know
Fitter
what?
is this. Scott Fitter the same cat.
Y'all niggas crazy today.
Like I told you, my coveted 39
spot. Y'all niggas crazy today.
You went and drafted Mango instead of somebody like BJ Aguilar.
You talking out the side of your ass.
You understand what I'm saying? To solidify this. These are moves that we made that we didn't have to make.
Thank you, Zinc Magnesium. Somebody with sense over here. Zinc Magnesium. By signing Justin Houston, you can let DJ grow into position and not just throw him into struggle. These are great signings. Go. I usually agree with you, but you're wrong on this. Now Thank God.
We ain't got nothing but another nigga that we moved up for that's got to grow now.
Oh my God.
Now he got to grow.
I was trying to have your back, Q, but y'all cut me off so bad. I was just gonna sit back and just chill and listen.
I look and I call that dumb motherfucker from Nebraska the dumbest son of a bitch I ever met. Now go, don't make me put you in the same category as that dumb motherfucker from Nebraska. I thought you know better.
If they keep making dumb moves like that, I'm going to Nebraska or some damn way because this shit right here. This shit right here. It's starting to piss me off.
What the fuck is you talking about? Barno is now on the cutting block. YGM is on the cutting block. Marquise Haynes, you can go and get your last little pictures and autographs. His ass is on. Yes, sir. They don't go and make moves with Jones, and you sitting here thinking Smith is ready. Smith done had a whole fucking year. So clearly he not that guy.
Yep.
They don't believe in Smith.
You want me to tell you what I'm saying, Q?
Go ahead, talk to me.
I'm tired of giving up assets for people who we're not gonna utilize. Right.
I'm tired of us rushing players. What the fuck is wrong with the patience around here?
But not the impact players. When are we gonna start getting some plug and play players?
Right.
I see the Eagles do it. I see the 49ers do it.
The Chiefs.
I see the Chiefs do it. The Chiefs had a whole damn rookie backfield last year.
Well, first of all, you got to get in the first round and get some good players first.
And all them boys, we had first round picks. We had second round picks. We moved up and we gave away a third round pick. Matt,
you had to move up to get from 9 to 1 to get your goddamn quarterback. So I don't want to hear that shit go.
And
you had multiple picks.
And shit, and y'all tell me y'all want to slow him down.
You being a jackass today. You being a jackass. Go ahead.
When the hell we gonna get some plug and play stars? When we gonna learn how to draft around this mother?
I don't know, Kendall, because Deontay Brown, I think he needs some more time too, according to Q.
Oh my God, here we go.
Deontay Brown ain't never been worth a fuck, and I told y'all that.
Well, you said, hey, they got to develop, so let them develop. I guess we're moving the goalpost now.
Thank you, Nuke, the 434. He's not the immediate answer. He's the later on. He must develop and come into one. I don't know what GOAT is on.
I've told y'all guys every time y'all answer free agency, free agency. You cannot build a team of nothing but free agents. This is an educational channel. Once again, I tell y'all this. You can't go out there and try to build your team of nothing but free agents and see where that gets you.
No, you're spending money right now. Like I said, for once, we had the cap room to make some stuff happen. We are bringing in bridge guys to help some of these young guys get over the hump. Now, I hate to say it, we need production from these guys, as well as we need them to come in and mentor. Let's be smart about the next moves that we making. I'm tired of making backwards ass moves. Let's take our time.
But Q, that's what you're making. That's what the whole subject of the day was a backwards move. Why you think we did it right here, the second week in camp? Because they figured out something that they done all year right here was not going to work. They're going to plan B or C right now.
No, sir. No, sir. I don't think that's why they made this move. They made this move because they say we want to build an elite defense, and with our quarterback, we'll be in these games, and we want to stay ahead. We don't want to come from behind. So with an elite defense, which I believe this defense can be elite, you go out, you make sure your front seven is more dominant than the other man. And then that's going to mask any holes we got in the cornerback room. I hate to say it. That's what they're looking at. That's how they're looking at it. Do I agree with it? I just want to fucking win. If it's a winning strategy, fuck it. Let me have it.
So you don't think we went through a whole free agency and then we went through a whole draft? Now they're 3 weeks into the preseason or camp, and they say, hold up, we need a linebacker. Hold up, we need a veteran present edge rusher. So if that's not deviating from the plan, what is that?
That's not deviating from the plan. What they did, they put together this roster. They said, we're going to give these guys an opportunity in camp to come out and show their growth. So what they did was for your boy Smith, they said, we're going to give you a chance. For Amari Barno, they said, we're going to give you a chance. Kobe Jones, 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐿, Marquise Haynes, all these guys that were out there, they said, we're going to give you guys an actual chance. They came out, and out of the linebacker core, 𝐜𝐨𝐤𝐤𝐿 was the only guy that stood out. And he's the inside linebacker, so they needed somebody on the outside. That's why you looking at us going out. We went and we signed Deion Jones on the left side, and on the strong side, we just got our guy yesterday. So all I'm saying is these are positive moves that we are making to solidify this defensive side of the football. I love it.
And I'm not saying they ain't positive moves. And I ain't saying, because we've been around here hollering and screaming, hollering and screaming. Do you understand? About these same moves should have been made earlier, right? Or should have been made in the draft. Or should have been made at the beginning of preseason. When you wanted Roquan Smith, wasn't you hollering about a middle linebacker? Huh?
I wanted Roquan, but hey, I had to come to the realization we weren't going to spend that kind of money. So it is what it is.
When we wanted one of those edge guys, and you can name them up and down the board that was in the draft, we were hollering at them about that. And they did other shit. What I'm saying is, instead of Well, and I'm not gonna call these Deion Jones and Justin Hunter Band-Aid guys per se because they're Pro Bowlers. Pro Bowlers. Hunter made Pro Bowl just as
Houston.
2015 or something like that. But and he's still a quality player. But these it's not long-term fixes. You know what I'm saying? It's just this year, like you said, until maybe this other guy emerges.
Some mentorship.
Band-Aids. Band-Aids.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Band-Aid.
Pop. Band-Aids.
No, he said Band-Aid.
I agree. These are Band-Aid moves. What the fuck you mean?
Is that not the same thing we've been doing? I thought we were doing something different. Right?
There's a difference.
We coaching and developing people.
Go.
That's what I was trying to say earlier,
for the
y'all.
long term.
This is the year, and remember I said this. This is the year of the expendables. It is just now starting to come to fruition. The guys ain't gonna be here next year. You're starting to see it. So they're going to have to go out and recruit somebody to step up to be that guy until they get the guy. So do I like the pick? Yeah, sure. I mean, is he father time? Hell yeah, he's old as hell. But it is what it is. And he ain't no Peppers, so I don't want to hear nobody saying Peppers played till he was 37. This nigga is not no Peppers, bro. We're not even going to do that. The linebacker, cool. Great to have him. He's going to bring some leadership. That way Shaq can move to his right position. But then again, next year, we're going to still need somebody to come in and play his position or bring up to speed if they can, because I seen the Steve Smith show. He said Brandon Smith was looking good, but he's coming on slow. Well, it's messing him up. It's messing his time and experience, because if you can't pick up what's been laid down, then you're not useful. Barno, he's picking it up, but it's slow, taking too long. And DJ's the young boy; he hasn't been there long enough. So we're gonna have to wait to see him grow. So we got a lot of young ifs. So I see what GOAT saying. We're doing all this stuff now when we should have did it in the draft instead of making some of the moves that we did. But hey, we are stuck with who we stuck with. It is what it is. I just hope that this guy gives us the same production he did last year.
And check this. I don't want to shit on your boy, but this right here is almost
Yeah, you
like
do.
I'm getting
Yeah, you do. I ain't even about to listen to that negativity. And we're moving on.
Pop.
Don't call Pop for no
sir.
help.
Yes, sir.
Leave Pop ass on.
I ain't calling Pop for some help. I'm calling Pop to let niggas know. Like, Pop, when we was at camp, who do we see by the time we got to the parking lot?
Oh, you a funny motherfucker today. Oh, you got jokes.
DJ was gone.
DJ was gone, right? He wasn't putting in extra work. He wasn't getting more reps with Brian Burns or with the coach or with his position coach.
Damn.
He was putting his goddamn car in gear, spinning wheels damn near, getting the fuck up out of there. You know what I'm saying? After practice.
Yeah, he didn't even wash his ass yet. He was already in there.
And that's why
I'm not gonna let y'all do that to DJ.
And that's why we had to
sir. No, sir.
Nigga,
that's not why. The reason why we went and got Justin, because you got a sack of shit in YGM, and you got another sack of shit in that fucking Amari Barno with a little dumb ass. That's why.
YGM. That's the scapegoat YGM. Y'all gonna have to
scapegoat. The son of a bitch can't get sacks.
Everybody know he gone. Everybody know he gone. We didn't pick up his
You know what?
That was
the ignorance is high today.
That was the worst thing for us three to see, though, was to see
DJ
right. leaving.
It was bad for me to see it.
Yeah, because this is the thing, though. GOAT said, well, he should be learning from Brian Burns. Well, Brian Burns ain't gonna take the time to teach him a damn thing, because he tried to get
not
a check.
Not for the parking lot, Pop. Not for the parking lot. He can't
pop that shit. Go. Look, he probably was done for the day. You don't know what the fuck he had going on.
No, Mingo.
Man, y'all always come with them bullshit ass excuses. Stop it, man.
The same guy he called Mr. Plastic.
In the Beamer, gone.
What was Mr. Plastic doing, though?
Catching passes.
Thank you.
Working on technique. In the
He
high
need
ass
all the
end.
fucking help he can get with his plastic ass.
Oh, okay, but DJ don't. Oh, all right.
Motherfucker need to be doing more than catch a ball. He need to be having his ass running fucking suicide. Cause I bet not catch that motherfucker walking around dropping balls this year. I'm gonna be on all y'all ass.
Don't be mad at us if
Hey,
DJ
Pop.
don't work out.
Pop.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
Pop. He couldn't run across that edge, but he could run to his damn car and get
Well,
the
got
fuck up
to it,
out of
didn't
there that day.
That's how y'all feel today. Y'all gonna shit on DJ. This what y'all gonna do.
And look, and I said, Q, I'm gonna stand behind you because you called this, but that wasn't a good look, brother. Not for the Black Cat Panther podcast. Not for us.
Not for me.
Nah,
Not for
that
me
ain't
to
look
see.
good for us.
Not for me to see.
Nah, that's
I was
what I'm
hyped. I was hyped for you
So
to see
this
your
the shit
boy.
we do now.
I was
That's
hyped
all
for you
I
to see your
do.
boy, but
This the shit we do now.
That's
So
all.
this the shit we do now.
I
Y'all gonna
said-
shit on my boy DJ
That's
and that
all
punk
I'm
ass YGM sat there for 2 fucking years and y'all ain't crack his black ass not a goddamn minute. Y'all ain't got on that motherfucker worth a damn.
we got on him about him leaving practice, go get married because he got his little noodle wet. We been talking
Yeah.
about YGM need to get the
We
hell on.
done
That's
talked
why they
about
brought.
him. Yeah.
That's why
This
they brought you
2 sack
in.
getting motherfucker ain't did nothing in years. And y'all sitting here talking about this cat that was just drafted less than fucking 2 months ago.
He needs to go.
Are y'all
His job
kidding
is-
me?
His job is in jeopardy. But I'm
The
just
nigga
saying,
just got in the door.
he about to be out the door.
Man, you know what? I ain't going
If
there
he
with
keep
y'all.
acting like that, if he
I
keep
ain't going
acting
there
like
with
that,
y'all. Y'all boy,
Keep acting like that.
look,
Damn
y'all can kiss me and DJ ass. How about that? All y'all.
We know that's your boy. We know you fanboying him. You see what
Whatever.
I told him? I said,
Call it what the fuck
better
you
be
want.
right. You better be
Call
right.
it what you want. Call it what you want. The nigga gonna get to business this year. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
we hope. That's all we can do. All we
The
can do is
fuck
hope.
you mean we hope?
How you
Hey,
gonna
look.
get the business? How you gonna get the business now when
he-
you just drafted the nigga that's getting ready to play in front of him?
He's gonna take all his snaps.
Yeah.
Y'all
The
niggas
ref
crazy
take one
today,
down.
man. You know, y'all usually talk a little reckless, but I don't understand it. The boy ain't been here long enough to put his damn name in the damn cubby hole, and y'all boys being just as stupid as y'all
Then
can
why
be
the hell
today.
he leave? Why the hell he leave early? Then if he had a chance to put his name in the dirt, why he leaving yet? It ain't time to go yet. Like they say on Baby Kids, it ain't time to go yet.
How the fuck you know what time it is? You ain't no goddamn player. You don't know what he worked out with the coaches. You never know.
We
Y'all
were
niggas
there.
act like y'all got the inside
there.
scoop.
We were
Man, stop
live.
that shit.
We were live. We were there.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Y'all boys on some other shit.
That man put
We
on
seen him
clean
running
clothes
through
on a
his
dirty
car.
body.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
oh, okay. All right. Good job.
Seen him. I should have put that camera on his ass. What I should have done, I should have been, yeah, look at that. Look at it.
Y'all seen him in the big body BMW stunting on y'all black ass. So all I got to say, I can understand why y'all niggas hating right now.
Funky.
Well, damn, you want to smell a nigga ass? You worrying about how he smells so damn much?
Should have washed his ass.
I ain't never seen a nigga worrying about how much he smells so much.
Shit, we can't worry about what he doing on the field because we ain't heard nothing yet.
Oh
Ain't
shit.
him.
Y'all niggas tripping.
He
Y'all
was
niggas
a
tripping
bird.
today.
He was trying to get
I
that
ain't heard
locker
nothing
room
yet.
so fast. We just-
Man, the boy, look.
I told you
I
about
can
this week. I want to
understand.
hear something about DJ. Didn't I tell you that?
He
said,
was
"Bye
just on
this
the
week."
interview. You should have took
I
your black
think
ass down to CV and listened to the goddamn
Oh, he
interview.
got
You'd
time-
hear
he got
all
time
you
to-
wanted to
He
hear.
got time. He got
I
time to
can't
do
believe
interviews
you
now.
today, Q.
He got time to do
Yeah.
interviews now. He should have his black
Yeah.
ass out there working out.
Mango was just in an interview. Y'all ain't say fucking shit about him.
Cause
Plastic
Mingo was
ass.
working. Mingo was
This ain't
working.
about Mingo.
Terrence Marshall was
Oh,
working.
Mango was working. Terrence Marshall was working. Man,
We
y'all
been
full
seeing-
of shit.
We've been seeing live.
Kiss
them out there
my black
practicing.
ass. Y'all
I ain't
full
seen
of
no
shit.
DJ out there.
Q will go to war behind Johnson. This is crazy.
Man, no, y'all
Yeah.
niggas talking crazy.
We ain't see DJ
Ever
working.
since we've been going to talk about practice, we've been hearing Mingo out there practice still at the practice done. Terrence
You know
Marshall
what?
Day.
You know, I'm not going
and
there with y'all.
Q said, he better do everything in the world, right? But then we get to see this nigga leave. I'm like, bro, hold on. Whoa,
And Q bagging him up because that's his man.
Yeah, we
You
like,
got
where
time to
you
do
The
going?
issue.
interviews? You got time to leave
Motherfucker, you
early?
wasn't even there. How the fuck you
I
know?
wouldn't give a damn. I heard you tell me it. So now what?
Hey, That's right. That's right. Hey, look what
Fuck
Q.
you,
Don't take
Q.
that out the screen. Don't take that out the screen.
Man,
What he
fuck
say,
what
B?
y'all talk about. I ain't want to hear
Take
that
that out
shit.
the screen. Hold on. Let me get back to that. Bama said,
He said
hey,
DJ been
DJ
quiet
quiet
as a
as a
church
church
mouse.
mice. Damn
Right.
right. He ain't
I
did
ain't see
nothing.
no
You try to
I ain't
take
see
it out.
no dirt
Take it out the
stains on his
screen.
jersey or nothing.
Try to
I
take
said,
it out the
damn, this been
screen.
clean.
Don't take that shit out the screen. There you go.
B. Amos, I ain't got nothing but love for you, but don't, I'm not trying to get pissed off with y'all today. I'm trying to be cool.
Hey,
There you go.
I'm trying to be
There you go.
cool.
it ain't gossip if it's the truth.
Yeah, well, it's okay. Like I said, DJ is the future. Fuck how y'all feel.
What part
Y'all
of the
wait
future?
around. Y'all wait around for punk ass YGM and them two little punk ass sacks of his.
Now,
Y'all waited.
what part
Amari
of the future?
Bono ain't gave us fucking shit. He ain't put two rusty sticks together and gave us a fucking tackle. And y'all sitting here ain't saying nothing but hit crust the ass. But y'all sitting here, y'all worry about DJ, and DJ ain't been here for a whole fucking month or two.
All four of them could go. To be
Y'all
honest.
sound
Right.
crazy as hell.
You right, Jay. Cause he could be another YGM on our hands.
Yep.
Hey, Panther Picker, I'm gonna take Steve Smith word over yours. He said Jamie Robinson out there doing a good ass job, so I don't believe your report.
Man, fuck Jamie Robinson. Don't
Nah,
worry about
that's
that
smoke
little
right there,
sour
Pickle.
motherfucker. Fuck
That's
that little
smoke.
ass nigga, man.
Pickle throwing
He gonna
smoke.
get more snaps than DJ. He gonna
Yes,
get more
sir.
snaps than DJ.
Look at Q turning against
Gotta say
his
about that,
own
Q.
team,
Sit back.
for somebody
Sit
he
back
likes.
and
This is
relax.
crazy.
Sit back and relax.
Somebody throw Q a
DJ,
damn ice cream.
You're right,
So he,
Pat the
so he
Picker.
can
They
calm his
holding
ass down.
his nutsack.
we
Oh,
messed
okay, yeah,
around,
all right.
y'all, and we
DJ
gave
fuck around,
up.
don't do shit. We gonna eat duck.
Yeah, and we gave up good draft capital for a guy who we just had to go back in free agency and get some help for him for. That's what I'm saying. We double dipping. Now we got to go get help for him. We already had to go get help for Shaq Thompson.
It's called
Now we
medic.
had to go get help for DJ Johnson.
It's called medic,
Who we
bro.
gonna go get help
Medic.
for now?
Man down, medic. Marquise Haynes back. YGM slow. Barno can't get it, slow. Brandon Smith can't get it, slow.
Yeah.
DJ leave early, slow.
But check this out. Check this out, y'all. And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, the grim reaper around here. I can take you back to last year. Now we got 4 players. I ain't even gonna disrespect them by calling them this and that, but we got 4 players, edge rushers. We just called them out. The 4 Jay just said could go. But we got 4 players to try to get the production of one Hassan Reddick. We ultimately let Hassan Reddick walk because we were in the Deshaun Watson sweepstakes. We're freeing up money to maybe and hope. That's why I keep telling you about this maybe and hope and shit to get a quarterback. Fast forward a year down the road, now we give up draft capital to move from 9 to 1 for a quarterback. We maybe and hoping again it's going to work out. When we going to bet on a sure thing, y'all? Because I don't want to take the Panthers to Vegas. Because we losing that roulette right now.
That's all cute and dandy. I understand, you thought that was one hell of a point. Well then, you got to get talent from some way. They got to make a start. YGM has shown us he is not it. Amari Bono, I don't know what the fuck he doing. And quite honestly, these Marquise Haynes, I've been waiting for him for 3 years to manifest into something, and he just hasn't done it. So there's 2 motherfuckers can walk out the door right now, and I wouldn't lose no goddamn sleep about it. I done tell y'all multiple times, DJ is the future. Y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all can stuff your ears. I don't give a fuck what you do. He is the future, And you gotta understand, it just went and got a bridge guy. Now, what part of that y'all ain't comprehended? Do I got to write the bitch down for you, put it on a picture art, or what the fuck I gotta do?
Hey, but did they have to go get a bridge guy for Nick Bosa? Well, they had to go get a bridge guy for Will Anderson.
Damn.
Come on, man, a fucking generational talent in the first round. What the fuck is you talking about? One is the third round pick. Stop that shit, go. Stop that shit, man. Stop it, man. You say that shit out loud and niggas gonna clown you. You sound stupid on that shit.
They said, we got to go get an edge rusher. We got to move up for this guy, and we got to give up this for this guy.
You know what? Obviously, y'all niggas left y'all minds back in the house today. So I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on.
I don't know. You got kind of a point there, though. You know, we still looking for a replacement for Hassan Reddick.
What kind of fucking point? When he just said that Nick Bosa
I want to go in
doesn't have a bridge.
That's why I said Hassan Reddick.
A first round generational talent is what he just named, and compared him to DJ.
That's why I went to Hassan Reddick. I didn't go that high.
You know,
I made that. Look, first is
you can hold your ass.
Scouting, developing, and picking players to make this team a dominant, recurring team in the.
Thank you. Your head said though that it wasn't worth a motherfucker of anything that was coming out your goddamn mouth just now. Thank you, Blue Parrot, for being worth a fuck today.
I appreciate them going to go get us some help because that's exactly what we need.
Right.
We need some help. No matter how old they are, you know what I mean? They can be 40 as long as they give us some production. That's all I care about, man, because we ain't solidified over there yet. We got to wait for guys to develop. Some guys have taken too long to develop. So it's a win in my book.
Yeah, all this third round shit, sixth round shit is taking too long to develop. Amari Bono, 6th rounder. And y'all sitting there talking about, oh, we waiting on Amari Bono. Keep waiting. That's all I'm saying right here. It ain't getting off your chance Wednesday, but y'all get ready to make me. Don't make me.
Package their ass into a deal and get their ass
make
up out
me
of here.
explode.
And Pickle, how much? I hear you, Pickle. You feel like you saying something in the chat. You're really not. But how much you think he gonna be really in the game? How much?
Pickle telling the truth. What the hell you talking about, Pop?
He's an older cat, though. We can't be relying on him.
He's replacing nothing. YGM was fucking nothing.
How many of the percentage of the game you think he gonna play is my question. And who's gonna come in after him?
It's a rotation now, man. Think about it. Yeah. Y'all use y'all minds, man. They're going to have Justin Houston to start.
I said who's gonna come after him.
No. Let me wipe your ass, because you ain't hearing nothing the fuck I'm saying. Let me wipe your ass.
I'll pass.
Yeah, he look hella rough. he look hella rough doing that, kid.
This shit is wild today, man.
Look here, he's right. It's gonna be a rotation.
I know that. That's why I said he's gonna come behind him.
I was getting ready to say, yeah. I was gonna say that those guys will get out of here, but those guys ain't costing us nothing. I don't know. Those guys might be on the bubble. They might make 53-man roster because when I didn't know Justin that well, I didn't know him that well, and so I went and did my research. And this guy, his burst of getting off the ball is behind Nick Bosa and Hassan Reddick. He's number 4. So he still got it. Make no mistake. That's why he got 9.5 sacks. He can still put pressure on the quarterback.
So Pickle, what we're saying is he only started 1 game last year. That was for the Ravens. But here in Carolina, he's already better than what the fuck we got on that left side. So he has to start with 9.5 sacks over here.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what I just said. He's behind Nick Bosa. He's number 4 in bursts and get off in the league. Y'all
Well,
got to go look and do your research and look at the numbers. And then the eye test, he's a Pro Bowler, so he already passed the eye test. He know what he's doing.
I just hope that some of this rub off on him. That way he can help this young culture. Like I said, it's all about developing culture. It's all about tomorrow, not today. So hopefully he can really help these guys out, man. That's all I can hope for. Of course, y'all
So
gonna tell me y'all don't give a fuck.
my question is though, you bringing him on second and third down? I mean, first and second, third or fourth. I mean, when you, because like you said, it's gonna be situational when you come in. He's not gonna play full time because it's gonna be a rotation. Who's coming behind him? Because we don't know how serious 𝐤𝐸𝐳𝐫𝐞's back is. We know why GM doesn't give you enough to he'll help maybe somebody else get a sack, but he don't get a sack his damn self. We don't know how far
Mhm.
behind Barno is, and DJ just got there. So who we putting in behind him? That's what I'm asking
Well,
before we
I
all
think
start to chew each other out.
he'll be in on first and third downs, which is the major situational pass rushing, and then I think Marquise Haynes is going to come behind him because Marquise Haynes, when he had a chance last year, gave you a little bit of production. Now, how much will he give you this year in an increased role? That's to be seen. But he's the best one behind Justin Houston right now.
I really expect DJ to blow YG out that water. I really do. I expect him to get him the fuck up out of here. Now I did see YGM look like having a good camp while I was there. I said that here on Black Cat Panther podcast. I wasn't bullshit. He looked good. But if we're in such a situation where we had to go out here and get somebody else because these YG stepped up, Barno, Marquise being hurt, and DJ, I mean, it makes me wonder. Like, I just don't know. I hope DJ hurry up. I mean, I hope his acceleration start pushing a little bit faster. And then now and then we're not even thinking about how many snaps is he getting, because if you got people in front of him, you don't get as many reps.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man,
Um,
shout out to everybody in the chat. We appreciate all you guys for pulling up. Make sure that you show love. Uh, we got 60 of you guys in here. Please like the video. This Thursday, we will be having two fans in the stands, and they will be our channel feature. We will get to know those guys, and we will showcase what it's like to be two fans in the stands. Shout out to those fellas.
yeah, shout out to them. Yeah, I ain't seen nothing out of EQ and Leota when I was there, bro. I didn't. Kobe Jones was good. Uh, I mean, y'all can't attach yourself to people that really ain't been doing nothing. You ain't heard nothing from through camp all this whole time. We just gonna pick somebody. Yeah, like that. They probably gonna be practice squad if anything, if they make it. But it has to make sense
Mhm.
for the team. It has to make sense for the team. You just don't put people on a practice squad just to put them there. It has to make sense.
Yes,
And I ain't
sir.
heard nothing out of no EQ Leota. Nothing.
That's Wally Boy.
Well, sound like it's Panther Picker Boy to you. They wish upon a star.
Shout out to the real HHENT. He said I'll be at joint practice Wednesday. Hey man, brother, I wish I could make it out there for that. I know that's gonna be good because
That's gonna be good. It's
the
gonna be
Jets is
good.
gonna be coming in the building, man. That's gonna be big.
Hard knocks, yeah, and that's gonna be a test Saturday. I mean, well, maybe not really, because you're not gonna get a lot. A lot of people ain't gonna play, so we don't really know. We might see Johnson might get a lot of snaps. You know, on this joint practice and first
I expect to see it.
preseason game. I hope he
I'm
does, and then that
I'm
way
per-
we can,
Mhm.
because you're not gonna see a lot of now. The Wednesday and the Thursday will probably be good. We'll tell a lot of tail of the tape. They'll probably keep a lot of stuff. I don't know how vanilla they'll keep everything, but you will see some good stuff. You will get some great stuff. That Saturday game, I don't know how many. I couldn't gauge how many series Bryce is gonna play, or even if Brian Burns will play a down, or J.C. Horn, Dante trying to keep them, because you got to look at where it's so cautious that play where they say Bryce got frustrated or whatever. Frank blew the whistle early because he and all kind of stuff like that. They are got kid gloves on. I mean, this is around the league. This is not just the Panthers. This is around the league. They got kid gloves on these players because guys are getting injured, little nicks and bruises already in camp. And here comes the preseason. So I don't know what you're gonna see. I thought what I was gonna see, but I really right now I don't know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, look at here. I'm so. My man said I'm gonna be working at BOA Saturday. Y'all come holler at your boy. Shout out to Logic, man. What's happening, family? I'm gonna tell you right now, Logic. If you at BOA, there's one guy that I want you to pull to the side and say, "Q believes in you." If you happen to see Rajon Wright walk through, say, "Hey, your boy Dub Q believes in you." Just whisper that in his ear, and I guarantee you he gonna play better. I guarantee you his arms gonna get longer. I guarantee you his strides, he gonna be out running everybody. Cause I said so. It's a bad motherfucker, man. I'm just saying. I
He got a
like
chip on
Rajon
his
Wright.
shoulder. I like it too. He got a chip on his shoulder. He plays aggressive. And he's a rookie, you know what I'm saying? So he's gonna make them rookie mistakes, but is he gonna come along? Hell yeah. He will get his time to shine. Carolina Logic, man, go ahead and slide us some tickets, man. Stop playing. Go ahead and slide us some tickets. I will pull up. You know that's what we
Yes,
do.
sir.
Go ahead and slide us some tickets, man. I go right there to the little ticket master booth and pick them junks off you.
All right, you don't start that cat pop. Don't say you can pull up
I
and
don't
you
do no
don't
cap.
pull
Oh,
up
I
now.
will. If he got the tickets, I'm coming.
Don't
We don't
start
do that
that
over here.
shit now.
We don't do that over here.
All right, Pop. I hear a lot of people say they're gonna go places. They don't ever show up. They just talking out the side of their damn mouth.
Ooh.
Man, the link is in the chat. If you
I don't
guys
know who
want to
you be
come up
hanging
and
around.
hit, trust me, it ain't no motherfucker I hang around. Anyway, the link is in the chat. If y'all boys want to come up, I know this was a spicy show today so far. It's out of the ordinary for us. But goddamn it, y'all know how your boy Dub Q feel about DJ and what goes on. Y'all ain't gonna talk shit about my family in front of me and think y'all gonna walk away. No, sir. It's not gonna happen. Not happening. So shout out
And
to
y'all,
everybody in the chat.
and I just want to give y'all a history lesson, y'all. For those who do not know Q, he is a Ducks Oregon fan. He made a video like 6 months ago saying that we're gonna get DJ. And when God opened up his hands for the draft and said DJ Johnson, oh my God, my boy lost his shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he's attached to him like the way he is. Which is funny that I didn't know that DJ Johnson isn't the first Oregon Duck we done had on this team. There's been, I think, 3. But at the end of the day, that's why he's attaching his name to DJ Johnson because he actually watched his games. And if y'all don't know, if y'all stay in the South, the time that Oregon play, bro, it's like 12, 1 o'clock at night. Like, it's hard to catch them games because of the time frame. So I don't get to watch them, you know what I'm saying? So Q knows everything about this kid. So I'm behind Q. I'm glad he got a player that he's really going to appreciate watching. You know what I mean? So we just hoping he'll come through.
Shout
His ass
out
better
to
stay for a full practice.
Ages 704 talking about DJ Trash. Ages 704, kiss my ass. Anyway. And that's from the heart. He better than Bono. Shout out to Easton for telling the goddamn truth around here. Everybody and YGM. Let me add that side with a little piece of extra gravy for your ass. What's going on, Bubba?
What's up?
Man, how you living, man? Speak your mind, Pickle. Tell these guys something.
Now y'all that what's his name? Lota? I can't even say that man's name, much less know how the fuck he play. Now, the
You talking
only
about
reason why
Camus? You talking about Camus?
whatever,
Ruby
I
Hill.
don't know.
No, Yuka and Lota.
EQ Leota.
Leota,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Anyway, the only reason why I brought him up is because that Mike K off the Charlotte Observer, they talk about him back when Haynes got hurt. He basically had 2 sacks at camp, and he's been showing out strong in replace of Haynes because Haynes hurt when he goes in because 𝐦𝐨𝐫𝐞 ain't done shit. But that's the only reason why I brought him up. And that Jones dude is kind of the same way. He had a lot of good sacks, or he could have had sacks. But that's neither here nor there in camp, because until they put them pads on, you don't really know jack shit. But I'm going to go back to this week, or maybe last week. Our defensive coordinator, if you remember, he said he said that he needed to see the pads on. He needed more padded practice. He needed to see the pads on. Well, we went to two
Right.
padded practices back to back. And if y'all think about this, we went 2 padded practices back to back. The very same day we signed Justin Houston. That told me the defensive coordinator saw what he didn't see. Now, I like Johnson. I didn't really know him until after we drafted him. I had to look him up. I wouldn't have done the draft that way, but I wouldn't have done the draft the way they did last year, or the year before that, or the year before that, or the year before that. But like I said before, I don't recall Scott Fitterer or Marty Herney or anybody else calling me asking me my opinion on draft day. So if they did, they wouldn't call me but one time. Them bitches would never call me after that. I guarantee you that shit. But I look at Johnson, and honestly, Johnson, according to the scouting websites, he should have been drafted in the fourth or the 5th round, actually. But he wasn't, so I don't hold it against a player when a team overdrafts him or whatever. I don't hold that against a player. If he needs a year to develop, he's going to be here anyway. Let him take a year to develop. We can't go in with 53-man players activated on game day anyway. So
Pickle.
Pickle. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Do you trust this coaching staff?
I trust him better than I've trusted the last 3.
So, do you trust Everroad to make a good decision on a player?
If it's defensive player right now, I do. But
So,
I also
after you say yes, there's no need for a but.
I do.
So he went out. He handpicked this guy. He said, "This is the cat that I need for my team." This guy right here.
Yep.
Who am I to argue with 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐤 Everroad?
But Q at the time. But let's just say, okay, you got the board right, and it was draft night. So you knew the offense was picking first, and then let's say Avero was supposed to get the 39th pick for his defense or whatever, because now we gave up a lot of stuff, depleted the pick, the 61 or something. Maybe he was supposed to get the 61 or what. The guy comes off the board, and because a lot of different things happen at draft night. But we know, because they said it, we watched that Draft Confidential or whatever, that they said right then they had to get somebody. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So
They
A
got
lot of
desperate.
people said they reached, just like Pickle just said we reached because I think his grade on him lower than where we picked him at.
But you also remember what
So
Rivero
that's his guy.
told
Like
DJ
our
Johnson.
pop just explained, that's his team.
Yeah.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is the expectations that we set were higher than what they were. We knew that we wasn't getting for what this guy's grade was, that he was going to have to set a year anyway. You didn't expect him to come in and give quality minutes.
I don't
be a
think that
difference
I don't think they signed Justin Houston to replace DJ Johnson.
No,
I
because
think
he's 34.
DJ
No,
Johnson's
he's not
just a
gonna
development.
No,
But
this is a
no,
1 year guy.
I-
He just signed 1
yeah,
year. He's a 1 year
he's
guy.
just I think they signed him because he's the only guy. He's the only guy we have on this team as far as linebacker goes, who's played in a 3-4 before, that know what they do.
Yeah, but don't get it twisted. Now it's a great signing, Pickle, because you couldn't sign. You couldn't. Clown ain't worth a shit. That's over there now. That's out there.
No, I agree with that.
And what's my man that just signed with the other guy? I can't. Whatever. Whatever.
I don't
know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But he's never stopped the run or anything like that.
No.
The best guy on the board to fit what we're trying to do was Justin Houston. It's a great sign.
Yeah.
Make no doubt about it.
Yeah. I think he's going to help.
At 34 years old, he's still explosive.
Yeah, he is. I think he's going to help this young team quite a bit in the huddles and in the locker room as well, as to teach them the things that's what made him a 4-time Pro Bowler. You know, that's what I think now. But I mean, and to be honest, Haynes, according to Vashti Hertz yesterday on Twitter Spaces, she and Sheena hosted one, and Vashti said that Haynes was supposed to start. He was penciled in as a starter, not YGM, but he got hurt. So they did their fallback to YGM, and he ain't producing. And he probably knew about it yesterday. Yeah. Right. We remember he made that press conference yesterday.
That's when they put the pads on.
Yep.
That's when they put the pads on, and Evero said no. No wonder you ain't.
He said
no.
And why YGM?
Exactly.
I understand Rule was a bad coach and Snow sucked. I understand that. But these players are going to have to get off that train. They can't keep crying about they was under Matt Rule for the rest of their damn career. It's time to grow up and move on.
We can't continue to hold 4 and 5 motherfuckers that we still.
Yeah.
We hoping and praying that they finally get it. We can't do that. And not try to make what we're trying to get to a championship. We can't continue to. That's what I was arguing about earlier. We can't continue to do this, y'all.
No.
How long are we gonna do this?
Yep. Vashti also said, because I asked her myself, and she said that Brandon Smith will make the roster. They like Brandon Smith. They like his development, but if you look at him, I guess if we just can't calculate last year, because I don't know, but he needs. But she said they like Brandon Smith. He'll make the roster, but I don't think Barno's going to make the roster at all. But the bottom line is these cats are going to have to show something in preseason. They're going to put up or they're going to move on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I agree 100%.
Because if one of these guys, and that Loda guy and that Jones guy, I didn't know who they was till after I read it in several spots that they were showing up a little bit in camp. I thought, well, who are these cats? So I looked them up a little bit. Johnson was here on the practice squad last year. He was a picked up off waivers from somebody, and Loda's just an undrafted rookie. So, if they play in practice better than say YGM or Mario Barno, hell, time to move on, Jack. I want somebody that showed me something. I mean,
But
that's my opinion, though.
these are not long term answers.
Well, Mario
What we're talking
Addison,
about now.
Mario Addison wasn't supposed to be a long-term answer either, but he was.
Yeah,
Mario
but see that
Addison wasn't.
Because he produced.
He did.
yeah,
He
he
produced on
produced.
special teams for a few years before he got on the regular roster.
Yeah, and and see, we're talking now at this point about guys that's showing flashes in camp.
Yeah, yeah,
The
and
bottom line, people, we have to draft better. And like Q and Wiley did a show on drafting and messing up the draft and stuff like. I don't know what it is, but we have to draft better. I think that's just about. I think that's one big part of the problem. We have to draft better.
well, the draft is just like playing a lottery. It's just a crapshoot anyway. And
I
and
understand that. I understand that,
but
Pickle, but we got draft picks on this thing now that's sitting here 4 years. We 4 years
yep,
into their
yep,
development, and we got
yep.
nothing. You know
Well,
what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
We
yeah,
got nothing.
I understand that 100%. And a lot to me, a lot of that goes back to bad hiring from the get-go. You know, bad. You know, you keep a guy here in the office somewhere too long, and after a couple years, I mean, if you had a guy that you paid to mow your grass, right, and you paid that man to come in once a week and mow your grass, and after a couple weeks, you realize he wasn't mowing it, he's spraying Roundup on it. You can walk up to him and still keep him that job 2 years later.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
We've
what they've
been
been
saying
doing.
stuff like that.
And
it's nowhere that that guys are gonna retain their job and they're not doing shit. Basically,
but yeah, but I'm not 100% happy the way Fitter handled it, but you know, I don't know, and I don't think we'll ever know who truly was in charge last year, who made some of these bullshit, stupid choices. I don't think we'll ever know. Um, I really don't. Uh, Maybe when we're all 90 and and they make a documentary or some
I
shit,
don't want
but
to wait that long. I don't want to
yeah,
wait that
yeah,
long. I ain't got time for that.
yeah, I'll probably be dead
I
by
ain't
then or
got,
in a nursing home, not know what the hell I'm looking at
yeah,
anyway. So,
yeah. I ain't
but
got time for that.
we're just
I'm
never
just,
going to know the answers to some of this shit.
yeah.
But
I got enough sense to know we ain't ready
I don't think,
now, but I ain't
yeah,
got time for to wait to 90.
yeah, I don't think Haynes myself. He's a great special teamer. He's a great rotational guy, but I don't know he got enough meat on him to be a full-time starter. But anyway, but you know, I think our defense is going to play good enough. I think it's going to be able to play good enough, and I still think we're gonna do pretty good this year. But you know, I think we're at least going to win the division because I still think we're better than any other teams out there in the
Yeah,
South.
that's true. That's true. Yo, hey, Pop.
Yeah, well, woo, I just walked back because I had to do something real quick. What's going on?
Oh no. I didn't want to see what you did on it.
I didn't hear nothing. I didn't hear nothing at all.
Okay. You were going.
I
What?
missed the whole
Jay
thing.
issue.
Yeah, I had walked away.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
about Jay? I say, what's your take on it? Far as the even the Deion Jones and you know the Justin Houston.
Uh,
What's your take on it? What do you see? Why these guys are here? Why did we have to sign these guys?
I mean, because the young heads, fans want to see the young heads get playing time, but a lot of them seem like they're not understanding or putting in the work to get on that field. So, I mean, with us signing older heads, it's like, damn, are we just letting these dudes be on this roster to chill, or are they fighting for a starting position, or what? What the hell going on? So, um,
I don't have no remorse for Smith, Barno, Haynes, YGM. Y'all been on this roster far too long.
Hmm.
Um, what you call it? Who? Haynes? I think he's a 5 sack was his highest. I'm ready to move on from a lot of them, to be honest. And
Hmm.
like Q and Wiley broke that video down. We like missed more than we hit. So it's like like you said, it's about time we draft better. We need to take it more serious and stop having dudes just being on this damn roster chilling, collecting a check. Last person I seen do that, he caused a fit because his coach got out the door. So and he got his ass up out of here. So those are just we building the house right now. It's not building quick enough, but hopefully we get our shit together sooner rather than later.
I mean, that's a good take on it because a lot of people there said we wasn't in a rebuild or we wasn't in a retool or whatever. And then a lot of people said they're getting rid of a lot of rule guys and stuff like that. Y'all got to understand, Scott was still here and he was in it too. He picked a lot of these players. He handpicked a lot of these players, or he
Yeah,
signed
he
off on a
sure
lot of these
did.
players. He
He
was
sure
right there
did.
with them. He's been here what 3 years now, going
Yep.
on the third year. I mean, some of these guys have been here 3 and 4 years. So he's got the stank on his hands too. He's got the
You know,
stank
go
on his hands too.
go. I tell you something. I tell C3 all the time, and they nobody don't like it, but I tell them if we don't turn out and have the season like we think we're gonna have, Scott Fitterer is gonna be out.
I don't. I pickle. Now I agree with you, but I don't think he'll be out this year because he can still use the scapegoat of saying that the first year he came in, that Rule had total roster control. Then he can say, "Well, I tried to fix it and I started fixing it with the offensive line. You see what I did when I brought in a Bozeman and I brought in Corbin and I brought in this guy and I
Yeah,
started fixing it. Give me,
yeah,
I need another year or 2 more years or something like that."
yeah. Well, you know what
But
I'd do if
I
I
mean,
was David Tepper? I'd say
hey,
fuck.
Scott,
I'd
I
say
mean,
fuck it. And let's go
Pickle,
on.
his hands ain't clean neither. His
Oh,
hands
I
ain't
know
clean
that.
neither, though,
Yeah, you're
Pickle.
right.
Yeah,
I know that. But he's still the owner. So he's still the owner. So if I
Goddamn.
was him and David Tepper gave me that line, I'd say, dude, we gonna let Dan do it this year. Just go on, and
see
I
me,
just go on.
Kendall.
But that's
I like Scott, but he just do too much during the draft. Like you give up way too many picks.
yep,
You started off as a yes man. I mean, you didn't have no control over that, so I can't really call him a yes man right now. As far as me, but as far as a GM, yeah, he been my favorite GM. It's just damn. I wish he had total control so we really see how this roster would look if he had the
Yeah, but
control to
JS,
begin
I
with.
told y'all, I said, damn. I said, think about it, y'all. Why would you take that job when you didn't, when the head coach had total roster
Right.
control?
Yep. Because
So,
they
right.
so,
told
so
your ass
I,
before
I
you.
told people a lot of time. I said I blame Scott for not getting up here and basically using the podium as his bully pulpit and saying, "Look, I'm trying." You see what I'm saying? He should have
Yeah.
said, "Damn, I'm trying. I brought this guy here, and he said no. I brought this guy here, and he said no."
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because
Yeah, I'm just
way when we drafted Terrence Marshall Jr., we traded up and down too damn much. If we would have stuck to our guns, we could have drafted that center and then later drafted that guard that Kansas City took and went to the Super Bowl with.
Well, we that's what I'm saying. We can look at
But
draft now in
you know, but
hindsight and be like,
yeah,
it's a
exactly.
lot of things we could have done,
Yep,
you
yep.
know,
But
differently. And
and
I bet he's
you
looking
know,
at him too like that, and the same thing, Pickle. I bet he's
yep,
looking at it that way too. You know,
yep,
Q.
yep.
Yo yo.
So what? I mean, Q. I mean, you had a different outlook on it. I mean, what's your outlook, man?
On basically the death or how? I mean, what part you want me to get in on?
I mean, you got to see the way this thing is going or playing out to where either these guys, we got a handful of guys, we got like 4 edge rushers, 4 guys at one position. That don't kind of make y'all be like, damn, what are we doing? We got 4 guys that's basically in the same position at one position, far
Mm.
as developmental stage.
Yep, and can't get
Not
right.
good enough to do one man's job. 4 guys,
Mm-hmm.
one position.
Well,
How do you feel
I
about
mean,
that?
we should have never been in that position, but it's like just like how Pickle said, you gotta roll with it, roll with the dice that you have, play the hand that you've been dealt, and that's what we've been doing for the last 2 3 years now. Um, I really felt like some of these guys should have been gone a long time ago. Like I felt like 2 years. It don't take 3 camps for me to look at YGM and realize he's
No,
not that guy. It don't take three
Agree.
camps for me. I can look at
Nobody
him
else
day
does it.
one. mm, Well, and that's the number one thing that should be different about the Carolina Panthers this year. Going forward, either you come, you compete, or you get the hell out. We shouldn't be
yeah,
wasting time. Shouldn't be wasting time, money, or we shouldn't be wasting draft picks or motherfuckers that's not going to really manifest into anything. That's how I really feel, but we've
you
been a
break
victim
him
to
down.
it.
You break him down, Q. Let's just break him down. I don't want to pick on this dude, but it is what it is. YGM, right?
Right, Jim?
You said, okay, YGM, 4 years. The first 2 years he was hurt. Why didn't we move off of him like other players that we got on this team? Other teams moved off them.
Well,
Say a
and
Chanel, a DJ Talk, or something like that. When this
I'm gonna
guy was
be
hurt,
real.
we said,
Go.
uh huh.
The reason why we didn't move off this cat is because we spent a second round pick on him. And these guys, they don't give a damn if it take them 5 years, 4 years to manifest. They're going to wait on guys that they took time to pick. And I don't understand the logic. Like everybody know, and I'm gonna go back for a little minute. Everybody knew when we picked Vernon Butler, he wasn't worth a fuck
Yep.
Mm
in the first round. And you could look at him and tell because we knew what a first round DT was supposed to look like. We
hmm.
knew we
Mm
just had Starla Tulale. We knew that a second round pick of Kawan Short outplayed this guy on every single snap. So it don't take us years to realize that the talent is just not there with a guy. YGM has all the want. He wants to be better, but he has no work ethic to make himself better.
hmm. Mm
That's
hmm.
not anything personal against him. It's just his engine, it's his motor. He don't have it. So if you're waiting for him to manifest into something better, it's gonna take more than Brian Burns trying to teach this guy. It's gonna take more than him just sitting there trying to pick up because his skill sets are not allowing him to manifest it on the field. I hate to say that. Some people just don't got it. I'm tired
And
of
we
waiting
had him in
around.
2 different defense.
Yep.
We tried him in a 4-3 and we tried him in a 3-4.
Yep.
And clearly they done said, hey,
Yep.
no, this ain't the answer.
Nope.
Now
Don't
we
mind.
say, okay, we hit on one guy, and this kind of makes me say, okay, maybe these new coaches, this new coaching regime can see it. We got Marquise McCall, Marquand McCall.
Yeah.
He's gonna get his shit. Now he came out what in the 2 draft cycles ago?
No, he was a rookie last year. It wasn't he a rookie last year? He was an undrafted rookie.
No, was it?
Let me
Was
look
it
that up.
rookie
But
last
it's
year
just
or
his
the year
this is
before
just
that?
his second year.
His
This is
second
his
year.
second year.
Eh,
Him and
okay,
Barno came out in the same year. Marquand
Yep.
McCall and all them
Yep.
boys.
yeah,
Yep.
and you could clearly tell that this guy was that diamond in the rough. Why couldn't they see that at camp or every time they put him in the game and he was doing nothing but making plays, causing havoc, raising hell, but he didn't even get the snaps that he should have got last year in place of some of those guys who wasn't giving us no production at the D tackle position. Now this coaching regime is talking highly about him at camp. You see what I'm saying? So we might have hit on one guy who was what was he? Undrafted, or was he in the 6th or 7th round?
He was in the Marquand McCall was like a 6th-round pick.
No, he was undrafted, wasn't he?
No, he was drafted.
I know he was late.
If he was drafted, it wasn't by us.
Hold on. I got you. He was drafted by us because I remember us getting him.
I know it was late.
No, I don't think he was drafted by us.
Out of Kentucky.
I don't think he was drafted by us, but you look it up. But you know what? I've been waiting all day, waiting to see who we cut, or who we released because we signed Justin Houston. Now,
but I don't think Cut's gonna come off pickle till probably Sunday or Monday.
Well,
they're gonna cut some heat.
What? No, I'm talking about because where we added Justin Houston, we were over the roster limit by one, so we had to cut somebody. Now, if it was just some flunky, he'd already be cut. You know what I'm saying?
That's
if it was some now. But Mike K from the Charlotte Observer says they didn't officially sign Justin Houston till after 4 o'clock today. So they don't have to make a corresponding move until tomorrow before 4 p.m.
Well,
to me, that makes me think that Scott Fitterer and Dan Morgan's on the phone trying to trade somebody. I don't know what fool would want to give us.
They didn't have a. I might have been just basically they didn't have to work today, as far as the players. Right. But they'll be in there tomorrow, like you said. And you said they got tomorrow to 4 o'clock.
Yep.
Okay, so we should have some breaking news come across the wire tomorrow, or late tonight sometime, or whatever. Because they're gonna have to get rid of somebody if they one player over. And then I expect cuts to come down Monday or Sunday.
Right. Okay. According to his wiki page, we signed him as an undrafted free agent last year, following the draft.
Marquise McCall.
Yeah. But
boy, you can't ever get that boy name right.
Marquand. I'm sorry. McCall then.
The McCall's right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said last year. He came out in 2022, 2021 or 2022 draft.
Yeah, it was wild. It was wild when we took him we got him last year because he didn't fit Phil Snow's defense at all last year, but he still produced in it. So, but this year he really does fit the defense that we play in now.
You are a robotic goat. Hey, I got a quick question for y'all. After we made our move with the Carolina Panthers, bringing in Justin Houston, the Saints decided to bring in Anthony Barr as a response
I've seen that.
at linebacker, and they decided to bring in Kareem Hunt for a visit.
Yeah.
How y'all feeling about those two acquisitions? The Saints trying to keep up.
It's not enough. Anthony Barr ain't even cracking.
They trying so hard. They trying so hard, man. It's just like, man, look, y'all window very small.
Yep.
You better do everything you can because your window is very small. But hey, good effort, good try.
Yep.
Try again next year.
Oh. Well,
fellas, I got a show to do, so I got to go and get ready for it. I'll talk to y'all next time, brothers.
All right, Pickle. Man, this is one of those ones, man. If you're just getting here, please like, comment, subscribe. No. Like the video. Show us that love, man. We appreciate each and every one of you guys in here. This has been a good one to start off so far. And, man, I'm telling you, the anticipation for this show is crazy. Y'all see we got New Orleans out here actually trying to go and get their own version of a linebacker. They trying to go get their own running back to compete with us. Man, it's a good day in the NFC South right now, man. I'm telling you,
Mm-hmm.
I'm confident. Pop, wait a minute, wait a minute. How confident are you now in this defense?
I'll be all right. Be honest with you, the only thing that I'm really concerned about is the corners.
Mm.
We get two more grade B corners, bruh. We fine. We fine. We
Say
fine.
that again. Grade B.
Grade B. Because if JT Horn is an A and DJ is an A, you know what I'm saying? Your second string, I would not say will be better than them. So I'm grading them like that. Like if they're a B, a solid B, then we good. I'm happy with that. Rajon Wright, I think is definitely gonna get a chance, but I think I'm gonna take him a little bit, some time. But let's just wait and see. But other than that, I'm not concerned about the D line or the linebackers, bro. I think we made some major moves. Major moves.
Yes, sir. J.H.U., how you feeling?
Uh, like I said, man, we've been having those issues. It's just band-aids, like y'all said earlier. So they're great moves. I mean, I accept them, but I'm not going to front like I knew them players. So uh, if I
Hmm?
knew about like the players that we picked up, right?
Justin Houston, you didn't know him?
Hell no.
Bro, he's a legend. This cat had once 22 sacks in a season. He was J.J.
Mm-hmm.
Watt before J.J. Watt.
I understand that, but a lot of fans we watch certain players. A lot of players go unseen. So
Let me tell you something, Jay. You
yeah,
remember Priest Holmes? Do you remember
nah,
Priest Holmes, the running back? Okay. Do you remember Tony Gonzalez?
yes.
He's from that era of the Kansas City Chiefs. The Priest era, the Tony Gonzalez. Like, bruh, when they had like fucking fire on offense. He's from that era because defensively he was that guy. He was the first linebacker to come
Mm-hmm.
out and get paid like that big money. Him and Tamba Ali, those boys were beasts. Yes, sir. But hey, it is what it is, man. I'm impressed by what we got here. And look, I'm gonna be posting this in the community in a few. We have a feature which, like I said, our brethren from Two Fans in the Stands is gonna be here Thursday night. So Panthers, Black Cats, all of you guys that's watching, please be in full attendance. I'm going to post this after the video. Please show that love and show these young brethren, hospitality. Let's wipe our feet off on the mat for these young guys, man, and make
Yes,
sure that we show
sir.
them love. Yes, sir. Dan Miller said that nigga's not from that era. Boy, stop. Oh my God, have mercy. Go look at it. Go look at it. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, just pull it up. Pull it up. That's how you
I
gotta do.
hate to have to do it to these niggas, man.
Sometimes you got to.
I'm on the game
Try
right
to
now,
tell them this
man.
is no cap zone.
I don't know why we always got to do that. I be so sick and tired of having to prove shit, man. I mean, goddamn.
Because they're so used to the. Yeah, man.
2013 was Tony Gonzalez. Last year around 2008 was his last year in Kansas City. Let me take a look and see. Let me make sure. What was the other guy I made? The running back. What was the guy I named? Uh, I remember Tamba Ali. I named him. He was the linebacker. Let's see. Let's make sure that they were in the same era, because niggas gonna holler at it if you don't. Tamba Ali. Drafted in 2006 and played all the way to 2017. Wow, he was there.
MDJ. I ain't young. It's just
Wow.
I
Weren't you
went into
surprised?
sports
Wow.
really back then. So it
Priest
took me a while to
Holmes.
understand the roster and players and their position. So it's not like I don't know him. I just didn't pay him no mind.
No, not you.
No, I'm reading the chat.
Let's look at when Priest Holmes was there. Because if I remember right, oh wow, Priest Holmes with the Kansas City Chiefs during 2007. Yay!
Huh. All right, try again.
Eric Berry, Priest Holmes. Let me look at how old is Buddy 34. So he been in the league for like 14 years, ain't it? Y'all do
No,
realize how long ago?
he come in like 2011.
2011.
Yeah, he must have stayed in college or whatever, or come out, late or whatever, red shirt and all kind. Yeah, went in there late, JUCOs or whatever. But he came out 2011.
Oh, okay.
Kansas
So
City drafted in
2011.
2011.
If that's the case, then yeah, he is like a year or two shy of Tony Gonzalez. Okay, but it's the same fucking era.
the
Good
same era.
God.
Like era got to be like 10 years within.
Within 10
Jeez.
years. I mean, goddamn. Do I have to be specific? The date and the time when he was standing up in Houston or in Kansas City? God damn. The Jamal Charles era. Shout out to B. Amos. Okay, different running back. Okay, Jamal Charles era. My bad. I'm getting old, man. I don't remember shit like I used to, man. I'm a grandpa in these streets, man. I'm
Young but
sorry,
legit.
Darren Miller. I'm sorry. I need you to check some of these other content creators. They be talking crazy and out their ass. But anyway, as I digress. Fellas, what y'all got, man? Got anything?
Oh, well, you just
Yeah, we
stopped
hear
and
you.
paused in the middle of your sentence. I was
Yeah.
like, what?
Let me put my glasses back on.
Look, put
Fix my hat.
my hater block.
Who that doing the commentary?
Jay,
Well, y'all hell.
my hater blockers on. Oh, y'all DJ haters.
Man, what's up, Fourth? How you living, man? Much love. Our defense gonna be hell. You damn Skippy. Look, you can bet your sweet ass they're gonna get out there and get after that quarterback if they don't do nothing else.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited. J issue.
Yes, sir.
What's happening?
You have seen a couple of eras of Panther football, man. Is this the most excited you've been in a while?
No, I mean all them bad seasons, man. It done suck the football out of me. To be honest, I don't know what to bring it back. I don't know if winning will get that excitement back. I don't know if signing certain players will get it back. I mean, I don't know. I'm like in between right now. I'm not being big headed. I'm not getting excited. I'm just waiting for the season.
Well, damn, G.
Yeah, man.
Damn. Y'all heard him. Okay, my bad. Okay, I got you. This is one of those things where these guys have been burnt. And Lord have mercy, it is hard to get some of these guys to come back across the line.
You ain't lying.
Yeah.
You ain't lying. It's rough. It's rough out here in the streets.
Well,
my whole thing is I just don't want. I'm tired of us spending extra money on short-term deals. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing that's killing me. And then you see these guys go somewhere else, or these other teams go get these guys that they have more longevity with. Like, it's I don't know, bro. It's just a hell of a debacle, bro, for me.
We grab players on their last leg. I don't understand that. If we need somebody, shit, trade for their ass.
Shit, yeah, but it's gonna cost assets.
Right?
It
We
will,
don't
but
have
we
a.
Man, we
give
give
that
you
we give that up
YGM,
during
we
there.
get you Marquise Haynes, we get you shit. You want to get rid of plastic legs?
I mean, we get that up in the
Shit, we
draft
do.
though, right, Q?
Yeah, I mean, I see why you did that, boy. I tell you. You
I mean,
know,
cause it's only
ever
true,
since we
Q. It's
traded,
only true.
it's ever since we traded up for DJ, y'all boys won't let it go. Like, there's a bunch of guys in that draft I just simply don't believe in. I don't say nothing or get scratched out about Jamie Robinson. He talk a lot of talk, but can he back it up on the field?
Wow.
I hope so, for y'all's sake, the way
I
y'all been
mean,
gassing him up.
There you go. Train on his team for one
nah,
player.
we ain't
This is
got some. We
crazy.
gave him one compliment. We got one
Right.
compliment. That was
Nah,
it. One
nah, nah,
compliment.
Right.
nah, nah, nah,
Reach
nah,
him.
nah,
Let's go too
nah.
crazy. Let you go too crazy now.
There you
Oh,
go.
there
Going
goes
to
New
war.
Orleans in the chat. I said it earlier, and here they go. Just
Too
saying,
late.
what up? We brought in Kareem Hunt and Anthony Ball for a visit. Monkey see,
Yeah.
monkey do.
Oh yes.
That's not enough, dog.
Go ahead.
And
Please
but did
keep.
y'all why I was
Please
out for
bring
a
him
minute?
in.
Did y'all address why they brought Kareem in? Did y'all address that?
Oh, because they got a
Uh,
I,
criminal ass running back. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You know.
because Kamara's gonna be gone for what, 4 games? Yeah, that's why they did that. Because
Mhm.
you got a divisional game on a Monday night. You have to. If you drop that game, you already one down in the division that's gonna be tight. Like I told y'all, the division might be settled by one game once again. Don't get it twisted.
I don't think so now, man. We got difference makers now on defense, go. I'm here to let you know we got a guy that we needed. We needed this guy yesterday, Justin Houston. We needed him in the worst way.
I got
We
a
needed
question, fellas.
Jones. What's up?
Are we turning into the damn Chiefs on defense?
no,
Her?
hell no. No,
You don't think
no,
so?
no, no. Nah, hell no.
They using their linebackers to get to the quarterback instead of having a pass rush.
And
That's
that's what
why.
we're
That's
gonna
why
do
I
too.
asked.
And
That's why
that's
I
what we're gonna
asked.
do too. We're gonna do the
Nah,
same
we
thing.
did that
He
last
got a
year.
point.
We ain't gonna do that this year. Nah, we did that last year. We ain't doing that this year because we finally got that missing piece on the right side. So it ain't gonna be like that. I don't think so.
Yeah, you
Well,
better hope so.
that no doubt, Pop. We got better up front. We got better up front. Trust and believe. So that don't put as much pressure on
On
our
Burns
cornerback core. On our corner, no, on our
or the
cornerback.
quarterback room. Okay.
Yeah, they don't have to do so much because now you're not putting you're gonna have a lot of pressure being put on the quarterback from all types of angles. Up front push, you know what I'm saying? Coming from the sides with the linebackers. We playing fast and physical.
Yeah, we had that last year, but it's gonna be unknown now. We're gonna have way more people coming off the edge instead of just worried about Burns and Louisville.
Last year, I don't think the physicality was there though, Jay, as it is this year. I don't.
No, I
We
believe
got
that.
some
That's
beef.
because
Yeah, we got some beef up
we were
front.
tired.
Yeah, we got some beef up front, y'all. Now
Hell yeah.
and some backup behind that beef, so we can rotate pretty good this year. We didn't have that in the last 2 years. You know, we went from sideline to sideline real good. We were fast, but like Pop said, we get tired. 5 minutes in the third quarter and the whole fourth quarter. Sometimes we
No
just
depth.
faded away because we didn't have, and then we didn't have no offensive push. The offense didn't help the defense at all.
Nope, at all. So I remember some games, shit, defense scored more points than offense.
Huh? Talk to me. Tell me something.
You know what I'm saying? We can't have that no more.
That's all our boys from keeping it real. Who that sports? Y'all going over there, man, and run them guys up, man. Saints podcasters are doing a good job over there, man. Platform real good. Those guys will be on. When is that? When is that, Q? When they coming over here?
We're gonna do a round table after the 53-man roster. We're gonna bring those guys back on here, man. We gotta have them in the building. So shout out to Dolph, man. Hey, I'm gonna reach out to you soon, brother.
Yeah. Shout out to Dolphin coach.
Coach.
Yes, sir.
We got you
Uh,
next time, Coach. Don't you worry. You stay right there. I want you to get nice and comfortable.
That is too funny.
Man, I know I was a little hard when we first began, but like I said, I just want to go out there and tell everybody, I like the move, but I want to dig into it deeper. What's behind these moves? It's reasoning behind these moves, y'all, that may bite us in the ass come 2024, being as though we don't have a first round pick. Because we
I
had to make
agree.
these moves because something wasn't quite right. It was almost like Pickle said, 2 days in pad, a week pad practice, and then you gonna make a move for Jones, and then this weekend we've all been hollering that we need that veteran presence or we need somebody to step up opposite side of Brian Burns. I mean, there ain't too many times we get on a live and we don't say that. Anybody, all the Panthers podcasts. Now, a couple days in the padded practices, you go make that move. You didn't make a bad move for what was out there, but you made the move. So something wasn't quite right. That's the question that I put to y'all guys. Man. Somebody answer for me. Help me out. Somebody give me something. Because I ain't got it right now.
No, you on point. You on point. Ain't nothing I can say about it.
Yeah, you definitely on point, man. But it's glad to finally see you actually see the light now. You was talking a little crazy earlier, but it is what it is. You had time to muster down and understand it.
I'm telling you, that's your boy Q that we moved up and gave assets for. That's his position. We got 4 guys over here, just like I said earlier. We got 4 guys over here. One of them, we done have 4 years trying to make something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like baking a cake and that cake falls. You know what I mean? You remember when Mother said don't stomp too hard, whatever, and the cake falls? But then you still go put icing on that motherfucker, this and that, trying to make that cake look like you put icing on it. Trying to make it look like a nice, pretty, fluffy cake. But obviously it messed up. It's messed up because it failed. We've been trying to make something out of YGM for 4 years, bro. Then here comes a Bono, Marquise Haynes. We brought him back. We brought Haynes back. DJ Johnson moved up. We moved up. We let Hassan go out the door because we were chasing a quarterback. Bruh, what are we doing? And I'm the only person that asked these questions.
We were hot in the ass. We were hot in the ass.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
So everybody want to say we so good and this and that. Hell, we were so good last year. We were so good the year before that. We were so good the year before that. 5
Number
wins,
2 defense.
5 wins, 7
Number 2.
wins.
Number 2 defense.
Number 2 defense. Come on, man. Be real with yourself, man. If you're gonna lie to yourself, shit, I don't want to talk to you. Cause I know you're gonna lie to me. Come on, man. Be real. That's all I'm saying, Q. That's all I'm saying, Pop. That's all I'm saying, Jay.
No, you're right.
I still feel like we moved a little too slow on getting a quarterback. I mean, when you tell the team to tank for the better, fans will call you ain't a real fan. What's wrong with your fandom? But look what we had to give up. We ain't even got a first next year. We got to worry about getting burned some help. We we picking up older vets that's pro bowlers, but at the end of the day, we're gonna have to replace them. Like we gotta replace the young niggas that's on this roster. We're gonna have to replace them too. I mean, you can hit in the draft. It just depends on if your ass can draft. But man, looking down the line, I'm concerned, me personally, for another pass rush. Even if Burns get locked down, I'm still concerned.
You still got concerns at that
Hell
position,
yeah.
and they valid. They valid. They valid. Man, they valid. Like I said, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, and everybody was so happy and hyped up yesterday, but that was yesterday. You got to look at it for today. Looking for tomorrow. My man comes
Yeah.
in. He's a rotational piece that's gonna get. Don't play. Y'all saying rotational piece, but this guy gonna get minutes. He gonna get licks because we had. I'm gonna take DJ Johnson out. I'm gonna take him out because he's development. Let's say he's developmental guy. Take him out. So we had 3 guys right there, which Haynes got hurt. Okay, so when Haynes got hurt and he was going to be thrusted into the starting position, he was going to be the guy opposite side of Burns. Let's be real, okay? So you got 2 guys over there, Amari Bono, who what is Bono? He came in and gave us 2 sacks. He gave us some splashes. He's a speed guy, get around the edge. But what is he after that? What we gonna do with him? What we got?
Mm.
See what I'm saying? That's the
I
question.
can't.
People, everybody quiet. Everybody quiet. Where we at?
Looking like bad spaghetti.
After that, man, it ain't no answer. It ain't no answer. We shouldn't be quiet. It ain't no answer.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. And like I said, once again, y'all make me negative Nance. But hey, if y'all won't be hyped up about it, and then here come game 3, game 4, and we're not getting no pressure on some of these quarterbacks that we're gonna face. Kirk Cousins, Geno, Derek Carr. Hell, you sit there and you don't get pressure on Riddle. Anybody can carve your ass up. You don't give them no pressure.
That's a fact.
Y'all talking about Desmond. I don't know, man.
I'm glad they did what they did. I just wish we had somebody for the long term. I'm tired of the bank getting robbed, been held hostage.
Yeah, long term. See, these aren't long term fixes. These are band-aids. Like we said, these band-aids, man. You go into free agency, you getting a band-aid, man. You're not gonna sign. Now, I ain't even gonna get into that. Like some of the guys that we signed out of free agency and we signed them for 3 and 4 years. Do y'all think those contracts were too long? Now looking at them now, do y'all think those contracts were too long? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, we might have to go back and dig back into it. Yeah, we might have to go back and look into that. That might be.
But see, I don't want to get into that because that's something we're gonna talk about mid-season. How this thing gonna look. What if this offense looks slow when we think it's gonna look, be explosive? And what if it looks slow? Those are questions you gotta ask.
My prediction for the offense already gonna be dink and dunk.
Yeah, we know that. Because you say, oh man, you wanna compare what about Bryce Young to Drew Brees. Now, Drew Brees used to go short, intermediate, maybe 18 down the field. You know what I mean? It wasn't explosive, bang, 60-yard plays. Come on. Pop just said it. Dink and dunk. So that's almost just like a methodical run game. if you really get into it, it's not explosive chunk plays. Not open up the field. So the defense is still going to be on the field. How much is the offense going to really give us at time?
Right.
MDJ, what's going on, brother?
Hey, what's good with y'all boys, man? Just gonna feel like chiming in with y'all, man. So,
What up, MD?
what's good with you, Jay?
Hey, MD, you been in there the whole time. We've been talking, man. What's your take, man? You got the floor, man. What you chime in to come in about? What you want to say?
Mostly the pickup of Justin Houston. I mean, I think he can still produce, obviously, if he got 9.5 last year. But the thing is, it's like Pop was saying, it's like, you get a guy like him and you run him for what, 2 years max. Then what you gonna do? You basically still putting yourself in the same position. But you got these younger guys, you ain't never gonna know what they got until you just put their ass out there. I mean, they see him in practice, I do get it, but until they actually get on the field, it's almost like, why you even drafting them? You don't even know what you got. You just draft them just to recycle them out.
Tell me this. They told YGM they ain't picking up his well, no, matter of fact, because he's out of first round. But
I think he was a second round pick.
He's a second round, but he's on notice that they ain't picking up his he's in the contract year, basically.
And they told him, but basically what they told him, yeah, it's not a 5th year. We ran out his 4 years, and we done
extended him. That's what it is.
We're not going to extend. Yeah, we're not going to extend you. We pretty much, this is it, bro. We're not going to go forward.
So tell me this, MDJ. Why, if you do that, and you've seen what this guy has done in the last 4 years, that you wouldn't trade to try to get something for him?
Yeah, I mean, if you keep him around, you ain't gonna do nothing but just dead his contract, and you basically lost a draft pick that never produced. Basically, the same thing we've been doing. They don't ever develop the guys we have, and then they go get some old ass used cars. Get a new fucking car. It's gonna last you longer.
Hopefully.
But Pop, I answered your question too, Pop. Pop, he had no value. He ain't do nothing. First 2 years he was hurt. The year that he was hurt, he got hurt, and then he didn't produce nothing. His biggest production was last year with the 2 little sacks. He was untradeable.
Well, that'll make room for somebody else, because I don't care if you can't trade him. Cut his ass. And you get paid a whole bunch of money.
I think I heard Pickle say earlier, like if we cut him, it'll save a little bit of money.
But, I mean, I don't see the point.
Yeah, YGM basically he don't do nothing on that field, man. He don't make no kind of noise. He just another guy, and we got a lot of those to be honest with you.
Exactly, exactly, MDJ, exactly. You got a lot of guys, but you ain't got the guy or the guys. Yeah, we got some of the guys, like with those core pieces: Brian Burns, Derek Brown, Chin, J.C. Horn, guys like that. Now you got Von Bell back there, Xavier Woods, the guys in the safety, on the other side of the ball, Ikemi Kwanu, Taylor Moton, guys like that. But when these guys go to, I ain't blaming no players on the field, and I ain't blaming the guys who didn't quite just make it or become whatever they supposed to become. I mean, that's coaching and developing. And y'all know what the last regime was. They didn't do it. They didn't do that. Now we got to start cycling these cats up out of here. We got to get them out. We can't sit there and say Scott Fitterer saying, "Oh, well, I ain't gonna cut this guy because this is one of my draft picks, and we're gonna wait one more year." We don't have one more year to keep waiting on people, man.
Right. I agree with you, Carolina Logic, on that comment. You're right.
And
then
it
start
Scott Fitterer fan. There's a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Because I think Scott Fitterer is part of the reason we're in the hole we are now. My bad, Pop.
No, you good. So let's say this, right? Because we already said once game one with Atlanta, the whole Matt Rule shit, we can't even talk about that no more. Really, we're gonna leave it. It's gone. It's out of here.
dead that.
Finito.
Yeah, we're gonna dead.
We're gonna
Yeah,
dead it, right?
yeah.
So this year right here, right, is the year that we get to judge the scouting team on everybody we drafted. That's Bryce Young, Jamie Robinson, DJ, Mingo, Zavala. We get to sit back and watch which one of these guys are stepping up, because that's what you judge off, right? You judge off who you picked and what they did in the game. What impact are they having on the team? Are they a bust? So this will be the first time with a new scout team, the GM actually being a GM, new coaching staff, and them coming together saying, hey, this is the type of talent we want. I'm really curious to see which one of these are making it through the gauntlet. Which one of these going to make it through the gulag for all my Call of Duty players? Just saying. It's going to be interesting to watch.
Leo, why you say what you say, Leo? Link in the chat.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you another thing. I'm starting to get concerned about. I mean, they bringing in all these linebackers, right? And we've been saying that Jeremy Chin gonna be at linebacker. I mean, is he though? Is he even gonna be on the field that much? Because he ain't gonna be at safety, from what we seem to be thinking, because they got Von Bell and Woods back there. His strength ain't in coverage; it's closer to the line. And they getting a lot of guys in them pass rushing situations that seem like they might get the snaps over him, man. I think they might be looking either to move him, or he might not do as much as we've been thinking.
So I got an idea for you, MJ. I'm going to tell you what. They're going to run out there with certain looks depending on which opponents we're going against. That's how the line is going to look. So that's where we're going to have some exotic looks.
Yeah,
that's what I think. Pop, what you think, Go?
Pop. You right on that. It's like this right here. And it's okay. This league is moving to these offensive coordinators who inputting all this different schemes and things like that. And when you talk about a Deebo Samuels type player, you know, you starting to get them on a lot of different teams. These guys that can go in motion, come out the backfield, and you take these different types of slot receivers, or these guys that can go in the slot and become matchup problems for these other prototypical type linebackers who can't cover like that. Matchup nightmare. You got to get hybrid guys like Chin, who they call the robber, the jack, the star. You know what I'm saying? It's different terminologies on the team on the defense.
Yeah.
This chess piece type guy to basically mirror this guy. Because see, you got to think about it. You remember when you used to have these linebackers, you used to mirror halfbacks, tailbacks, and stuff like that. Now you got them mirroring this gadget guy that can burn you. Because see, when you used to have somebody like you hear somebody like 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐞 talks about it all the time. If you get Chad Johnson on an interview and he talks about it all the time, Chad say, hell no. He used to didn't go across the middle of that field like that. He ain't doing that. That ain't him. That ain't what he do. It takes a special type of guy now. You got these guys that's built. Hey, they're going to go, and especially with the new rules, these guys going to go in that slot. They're going to come out. They got the speed to burn you, you know what I'm saying, over the top. They're just different. So you got to have that
for
type
sure. That's
of
what the game is gearing towards.
Yeah. And so that's what is a Chin comes in. He's big, he's strong, he's fast. Like you said, coverage ain't his guy. But when you get him closer to that line and he's able to get that guy right there in that bang zone space, he can cover.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see him. It's gonna be different, but you're gonna see it's gonna look like his rookie year with him again. And that's where he was at his best.
Yeah, and I expect him line
up.
Yeah,
that's what I'm hoping. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. But just based off the moves that we've been what we've been picking up here lately is them them kind of line like Deion Jones, Houston. Like I said, they linebackers. Deion outside, inside guy. Houston, an outside guy. But that's where I'm
Jonathan,
thinking
what up,
that
fam?
that's where Chin would be. You know what I'm saying? But I know they really replacing YGM basically. I feel like YGM Obano, and I know Haynes hurt, so it's a position we needed. But I'm just tired of getting older. There ain't no need for us to get older at them positions.
You right.
I don't think
right.
so.
Yeah, we knew
But see, that's what's left
YGM
with.
was gone.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Pop.
That's what's left with at this time is older players because these veteran players they're older, they want more money, they don't want to be. Trust me, they don't want to be out there in that heat during this practice. As long as they can come in before the season starts, and they can, because they know they've seen all type of playbooks, and they're gonna be something out of the ordinary that they ain't seen, especially if they know their position, what you gonna be doing, like bringing Jones or Houston in, they're gonna plug right in. They know exactly what their job is to be. He's a 3-4 linebacker, so he knows exactly what he's gonna do. You know what I mean? Like he don't have to learn too much. It just might be verbiage. But these veteran guys, they don't want to. They don't want to be in training camp. Hell no.
And I break it down for y'all a little bit.
Picked up later on.
I'm breaking
Young
down.
cats ain't available unless they trash.
Yeah, I break it down for you a little bit with, like, say, defense. Defense is easy. The defense, you got, where you're gonna be placed at. You got your base defense, and then you got your gap control, and then like Pop just said, you got your verbiage, and your specialized packages. A veteran defensive guy, it ain't hard for him to pick it up, other than, like you said, the verbiage or coming in those special packages. Like, am I supposed to be on the field? This that is this my down, and whatever. And then what tech they playing, which they know that anyway because that's what you brought them in to do. So it's not that hard to get acclimated for this defensive guy. He can come in. Think about CJ Henderson. He came in when we got him and played that same week. It ain't that hard, you know what I'm saying, for a defensive man to get it. Now you talk about offensive guy, receiver, quarterback, somebody like that. I mean, that's why you say that vanilla plays and can't open everything up or whatever. It's too much. But you can run him on the defense. He can come in a week or so and learn the defense. It's all about placement and going to attack the ball. But I get
Matt Chatter said
𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐿
Campbell is activated GOAT.
Oh, after his injury? Well, we thought he just taking veteran days anyway.
Pretty much, he ain't want to try to be out there try to practice.
He ain't gotta be out there in that heat. I don't blame him.
Get them corns worked on, them bunions.
Hey, look, let me ask y'all a question, man. We be talking about what we expect out of Bryce Young, man. I'm gonna flip it a little bit, and it needs to be talked about now. What do we expect out of Brian Burns? Because I need him to have more than what he been having for the money that I feel like that he want, and it seems like he want. I think he want to be the highest paid pass rusher. I really do. Now, if that's the case, what do you expect out of him this season?
I expect him to go nuts. In order to
Give
get paid,
me a number if you can. Give me a number if you can.
Okay, well, I don't finish my statement. In order for you to be number one, you got to beat number one, and he ain't number one. But if he come out this year being a lead sack person in the league, I mean, you're looking north of 23 million. You talking about 25, 26. He wants some crazy number.
See, that's what we always talk about, right? But I'm talking about what's the sack number for his production this year. What's that sack number?
See, hold up.
Yeah.
You saying the sack number though, M. You got to think about what this guy brings to this team, and you got to look at this team. What are we at this team, or what are we willing to play? He don't have to be like Pop just said. He don't have to give you 20 some odd sacks though, Pop, and lead the league.
But
For us to
I tell you
trust
like
under
this. I tell you like this. I expect him to give me 15 plus sacks because we just built this
Yep.
entire team around him. We just went to his strengths, not his weaknesses. We
I'll
added a
go with
bunch
that.
of linebackers. We added a bunch of defensive guys on that front that's going to allow him to roam more. If he doesn't achieve 15 sacks this year, I'm going to be disappointed.
I'll go with that. I'll go with that.
Mine was
Like you
14.
said, 15 or something like that. It's got to be double digit sacks, not 10 or 11 or something like that. If we talking sacks, but you also got to what else he brings to the game. He's the main focus on our team that other teams is focusing on. His rushes, his disruptions, all types of things like that. How much time is he going to be a four down guy, pass specialist? We got to see how's Brian Burns in coverage when he dropped back in those flats. What is he going to do for us at the outside linebacker position now? We got to see that. I think
Well,
that's why they ain't signed that new contract yet too. See, everybody rushing like, why they ain't signed Burns yet? Like I told y'all 3, 4, 7 times, we don't have to sign him just yet. It's gonna be. If you remember, when we signed KK Short, was like it was the latter part of that season when he got that extension. We don't have. He's on the 5th-year option. We we got him. He's sold up right now. He can't go nowhere. Can't talk to nobody. Nothing. And we could throw the tag on him if needed. Come next year. But we got time. We got to see how he look. Don't rush it.
man, shout out to D Cash. He says, I need a career high in sacks. Look,
See,
we have never seen this guy have this much weaponry around him. So when I say weaponry, I'm talking about you got for what you call him, Frankie Louvu is an ace beside him. Then you got Shaq Thompson. Then you got Jones. Then you got Justin Houston. Then Derek Brown, Shaw Tuttle. I mean, whether it's Henry Anderson or Williams on that opposite end spot, it's still a very much so improved and tenacious defensive line. I love what it could potentially be because, like I said, who are you going to really double team? Who are you going? The only thing I would worry about is just these guys dropping back in coverage. I would worry about coverage more than anything, but I'm not even worrying about that because we have speed with Brian Burns. I think this guy's really understanding that Von Miller got out in 8. He could cover, he could get out on the edge, but when it was time to get sacks and that was vital to winning, Von Miller got on an 8 for those boys. You know what I'm saying?
This the man chatter. He said I turned off games in disgust and missed some action. Is DT Brian
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Is DT Brown Brian first round good? What's your opinion on Derek Brown? Y'all think he's good?
I think he'll have a career year, and that's another guy we're gonna have to pay.
He trending in the right direction. He had to me he had his best year last year.
So is.
So it's trending up. I think Brian Burns kind of been the same for a while. Just my opinion. I think he's a great player. I want to keep him. We damn sure need him. But I just feel like here it's like he just 9 to 11 sacks, and that's just him. Like, and to me, it ain't worth paying him all that money if that's what we give him. Just my opinion.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Brother Leo, talk to me. What's going on, brother?
Hey, brothers, pardon me. I hope my phone is all right. But I'm doing well. Hope everybody's doing well as well. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man.
Yeah.
Talk to me. What's on your mind?
Brother, I have to share what's on my mind. Honestly speaking, I don't think the Panthers have enough talent to make any noise in the NFC South, let alone the NFC, period. On the opposite side of the ball, the talent level is average to below average. On the defensive side of the ball, we have some skilled players, just a few. It's predicated on speed, but when it comes down to the trenches, I don't think speed will be enough to stop teams running the ball. And I think we're going to be behind a lot of games. So I don't think we're going to be able to win a lot of games because our offense is not going to be substantial enough to score any points in the NFL as far as winning games.
So you don't believe our offense is going to have no. So think about it. If you have a super elite defense and you have a quarterback that can come out and start off as a manager for you, you don't have to have him come out and be no superhero. You don't think we'll be in some of these games to win?
No, sir, brother, because because the defense is predicated on speed. So, but when it comes to power, we're kind of lacking in that. So unless our team is up point wise, then you can lean on the speed of the defense to rush the pass rusher. But if we're behind, which I believe we're going to be behind a lot, because I don't see our offense being able to generate enough points to the point where we can lean on the speed of the defense. I think the offense, the skill position and offensive line is porous. And I think it's going to be a nagging sore throughout the course of the next season.
I disagree with you, Leo. And I
Mm-hmm.
believe that looking at this team, this offensive line has grown from last year, and we were a pretty decent offensive line last year, correct?
We were, brother, but you have to add the caveat that we do have injured players that are coming off major injuries this season, and I don't see the offensive line being enough because currently, right now, they're saying the offensive line can't do nothing with the defense that we have. So I think there are better defenses that are in NFL better than ours. So I can only imagine what a better defense would do against our offensive line if we can't stop the team that we have as of now.
So coming out, you don't think we'll be able to put up points and hang with Atlanta, New Orleans, Seattle, any of those guys that's in the first half of our schedule? You don't think we can put up no points against them?
Not enough to win the game, brother. Not enough to rely on the strength of the team, which will be the defensive side of the ball. I don't think so, honestly. Atlanta, maybe because Atlanta's going to be just like us, running the ball. But see, the thing is, like I say, the run is going to be the Achilles heel of our team. We have to be up in order to win games to rely on the defense because to me, the defense is predicated on speed, but no power pretty much on the up front. I don't see them being able to stop the run.
I think, and this is just my honest
So hold on,
opinion
hold
when
on.
it comes to. Oh,
Shot
okay, go
Tuttle,
ahead, Pop.
Shot Tuttle, McCall, uh, Williams, those additions, those big 330 defensive linemen, nose tackles, compared to what we had last year, is not going to bring any power to the defensive line because
In my
your
opinion,
secondary is as good as your front. So it's not all about speed this year. It can't be because you don't have these four hog mollies that you had last year on this team this year. Like nowhere around did we have this. Like you should see these guys in practice, guy. I'm telling you, monsters. And you're saying that the defense is predicated off of speed. That defensive line is nasty by itself.
well, in my opinion, they got players like linebackers. They're emphasizing linebackers. That's what I mean by the speed. The speed of the linebackers going, edge to edge of the field. But even the guys that you mentioned, I think they're journeymen. I think they're
McCall's his second year. Shot Tuttle was the best. Was the best backup player, backup center. Nose tackle for the Saints last year. This is his first year like being a free agent. He's that best, and Atlanta got the number one guy from the Saints. So if we got the number two lineman, and they got number one, he can't be a bad player.
I hear you, brother, but I think the impact won't be significant enough for us to win games because the offense will not be able to generate enough points to win. That's just the way I see it. In my opinion, I don't think we'll win no more than 5 games.
You don't think the offense got better from last year?
Because I remember Leo pulling for Bryce. He's like Bryce. He was a Bryce guy.
We've always had a defense, Leo, that kept us in the game or even made us competitive.
And that's going to be, that's what I'm saying. We're going to have to lean on that. I
But
have
that's
to
the
see it
thing,
on the
Leo.
field. I
Leo,
don't.
Leo.
I have no faith in Terrence Marshall.
Go back, go look at the
Elam is
schedule
old.
last year, and look how many games we lost less than 6 points.
It ain't hard to get better on
And,
offense than what we had last
and
year. We
look,
definitely
and
better.
then look, and look how,
You're
and
right,
then
MB.
also then take the time out, and look how long the defense was on the field compared to the offense.
I think it'll be the same situation next year because I don't think we got any better on the offensive side. But we lost DJ Moore, who was a significant player on the field that we had. We lost a
Boy,
running
bye.
back. With the tight end position is still.
I'm trying to
poor.
see your logic. I'm trying to see your logic when I feel like we've gotten better in every position on this team.
Leo,
That's
Leo.
getting the offensive coach we better because Steve
So
Wilkes' offense was high
That's
school as hell.
hold on, Leo.
Yes, sir, bro.
So you don't agree that from what we had last year, we have upgraded the quarterback position and what we have now?
Honestly, Q, I can't say that because I haven't yet to see
Now
him
you
play
know
one game.
he's a Richardson. He's a King Richards
I'm
fan.
a Richardson guy too, but
We all three of us are. All three of us are.
But Q, but see, the thing is, I have anybody seen Bryce play an NFL game? I don't know. Maybe y'all seen him play an NFL game. I haven't seen him play one game yet.
I mean, but
So,
No.
from
What they
the
just saying, Leo,
NFL position, the talent that we have
last
at the quarterback position from last year being Sam Darnold, PJ Walker, Baker Mayfield, do you not agree that he is better already talent wise? Even though he haven't played an NFL game, does his talent signify to be higher than Sam Darnold?
talent wise, yeah, Bryce Young is skill wise. It appears that he was a better player than in college than either one of them. Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold in college. Bryce Young was a better player.
Okay, so all I'm asking, if we have a better chance to come in the game simply because one, we stabilize the quarterback position, we might have a chance with a Hayden Hurst. I like Hayden Hurst. He's not a world beater, but he's solid. Miles Sanders, he's a solid guy. I know you think that line in Philly made him, but I really do think that we have a decent enough line where this guy can come out because we still got our bet. We still got our bet. You bet me that Miles Sanders was going to get 1,000, that he wasn't going to get 1,000.
Yeah, I
So
said
we
he
still got
wasn't
that
gonna get
bet.
1,000. Yeah, absolutely.
and
I
don't
don't think
you
he's
run,
in
Leo.
1,000 yards.
Don't you run
I
now.
don't.
That
I
man
ain't
had
running.
11 touchdowns,
Listen,
1,300
Get them
yards.
boys out of
I'm
your
not
video
running.
ass.
I'm not running. The Panthers will win no more than 5 games this year. I'm not running from nothing. I'm saying that's my
So you
team. I
think we're
root
gonna be
for.
worse than last year?
Worse than
That's
last
worse.
year.
Yeah, that's worse.
Yeah. I think we're gonna take a step back as a team because we're
Oh,
rebuilding.
how many games you got, Leo? How many games you got? How many
He
games
said
you got?
5. He said 5 just now, Go.
Yeah, 5 games.
5
And,
games.
and Leo,
How many?
you don't drink at all, right?
Leo, I want that bet, Leo.
Shit, he
Want
sure
to
don't
bet?
snip.
I'm not taking a bet on that because anything's liable to happen. Any quarterback in the NFC could go down, and we just creep in like we did last year on some humbug shit. So anything's liable to happen. But I don't
And
see
Leo,
the team
you
being
don't
scaled
drink,
enough.
right?
No, I don't drink. No, sir.
Okay, that might be the problem. That might be it.
Nah. The team's gonna read it. The owner doesn't have the patience to accept the
Damn,
rebuild.
Pop.
He's trying to force it. It's going to be to his detriment because he's an impatient person. But he's gonna see this year. You can't force it. You just gotta let it happen naturally. But he's been trying to force his hand. He's an excited guy about the team. It's a toy, but it don't work like that in pro sports. It don't work like that.
Now, Leo, hold on, y'all. I would agree with you on that, Leo. 100%. I got to agree with you on that 100%. Because if he would have let natural things occur, like I exposed it on a show that I did on the Tuesday Goat Talk, we would be in a better position right now. And maybe we could have done what we did and move up next year. I think he jumped the gun. But we ain't seen we leave that out there.
But Leo, you gotta say that when looking at this coaching staff, you've never seen nothing like it though. So we got to be headed in some type of direction. We can't be going backwards.
All right.
Hello, Leo.
I made him speechless. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
I
No,
tell
I
you
mean, I
what
heard you.
though,
That was
heard.
that nice.
Like I said, I heard you. I heard you say. I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, we'll just see. But that's just my humble opinion. I'm listening, guys. I do appreciate the opportunity to share my opinion. And if need be, if you back on within the next 30 minutes, I'll give a call back if I disagree with something someone says.
Yes, sir. I
All right,
appreciate
cool.
you.
all right.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank you,
sir.
gentlemen. I appreciate
Hey,
it. All right now.
All right,
hey,
Doc.
you can disagree all day. You know what I'm saying? That's all good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, your opinion. And like I said, it's
Yeah.
warranted in some things. For real, I do believe Temple jumped the gun. Now, I've been said that.
Well,
Yeah.
based off of what we just heard, and if if we put into words what we just heard, Leo basically paraphrased and said that we offensively won't have the firepower to go and compete with the rest of the league right now as constructed. That's basically what he was saying.
Hmm.
With Hayden Hurst, Miles Sanders. So I'm posing the question right now to you and everybody who watching in the chat. Have we over evaluated this team? Have we overreacted to the talent on this team? Like, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought Hayden Hurst was a good option. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought Miles Sanders was 1,300 yard back last year. And I get it. He had a great offensive line, a top 5 line, but we still have a pretty decent line ourselves. I still think he's going to crack 1,000 yards here. Uh, Adam Thielen, Mango, Marshall. I mean, goddamn, I thought we had at least decent weapons to be able to spread this ball around, all because we have one thing we didn't have last year, a quarterback.
Quarterback. Right.
Yeah, that's all I got
what
to say.
what weapons did we
Well,
have last year? That's why I'm trying to figure out what he's saying. That how we
Boss,
look.
what's up,
I
my
mean, if
guy?
you
Mad Cattle, what's up, my
it's
guy? Go ahead, Pop. I got you.
it's even worse to bring up saying DJ being the only weapon that came out that he mentioned. That's sad. That means nobody else was producing, and DJ production was kind of mediocre as far as his touchdown production. He did get 1,000 yards, but
Yes,
that didn't
sir.
acclimate it to points. It didn't
Yeah.
acclimate the
If you look
points.
at it,
So
if you look at it in some circles, yeah. If you look at it in some circles,
my
right?
point is if we went and got 5 to 6 additional weapons that can play, how did we get worse on offense?
Now I
I don't
will
know.
say this. I think personnel wise, he might have a point. Personnel wise. And I'm gonna tell you why, because last year we had a healthy offensive line. It ain't as healthy this year. We had Christian
Okay, okay,
McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey is a better running back than Miles Sanders all around.
okay,
We had DJ
okay.
Moore. DJ Moore is a better receiver than anything we got now. Unless the rookie, or DJ or something, but I feel like Moore's better than all them guys. So we had way more dynamic playmakers to start the season. We just didn't have a quarterback. Now, what he ain't taking into account is we was a joke offensively. They was making fun of us literally on ESPN about how shitty Bob McAdoo was. Or
But
Ben
you know
McAdoo,
exactly
I'm
what we're
sorry.
gonna do.
Ben McAdoo.
Yeah, we was doing that stupid
Screen. That's how we're
LaVisca
running.
Chenault shit. Man, I seen that shit 10 times a game with Chenault. Every time he go in motion, you already know what the hell about to happen. It's America. He scored the 2 times he did because that shit is predictable. But
Mm-hmm,
so
Exactly.
personnel wise, he's right. But just getting Frank right and actually having a good offensive mind is gonna make our offense way better.
No. Hold on.
Way better.
Energy, how is he right personnel wise? Because you're talking about what we had on offense last year. This year, we got weapons. This year, the offense
I don't think
we
it's
got
better.
We had 2 guys. We only got 2 guys hurt on offensive line. As a matter of fact, it's only one now. It's only Corbett. Corbett's the only one that's hurt. Everybody else is back. Bozeman's back. Christensen's back. So you only got to worry about your right guard.
But
So,
my point is they coming off injury. They're coming off of an injury. So
they're practicing.
But last year they were healthy. I'm just saying, player for player last year, I feel like their offense probably was, but it just wasn't no quarterback. And a quarterback is the ultimate thing on offense, obviously. But I get what he's saying. I'm just saying that offensively, we got better coaching, better scheme all around. But just player for player, he ain't wrong. I don't think he's wrong. Player for player, he not wrong.
So Hayden Hurst ain't better than Ian Thomas.
Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, he better
Hold
than
on,
Ian Thomas.
but don't bite me now. Hold on, we're gonna go for player to player now.
He is. Okay, we can do that. We can do it.
And you think DJ Chark, from what you've seen, can't score more than 4 touchdowns in one season?
He's not better than DJ Moore.
Moore ain't never been a Pro Bowler.
DJ Moore ain't never hurt. DJ Chark hurt every fucking year. DJ Moore ain't never hurt.
That's right. That's right.
In that position, he's right.
It's the truth.
You're right.
Running back,
DJ Chark is. He know we next dog.
Okay, all right, cool. We settled that one. Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen give you 10 touchdowns, 800 yards. You taking him or DJ Moore?
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna take DJ Moore, but
see, I set you up right there. You feel right.
I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna argue.
He scored more touchdowns.
He did.
10 touchdowns and 800 yards.
I'm about to get you back though, Papa.
It's all about scoring him, DJ.
Hold on. I'm about to get him. Now. Hey, look.
Go ahead.
Now check this out. What's next to Adam Thielen in Minnesota? What's next to that man? Who throwing that man the ball? Matter. And who throwing that man the ball? Tell me it don't matter who throwing the ball.
That's why you're making my point even better, because I got more weapons now than I did last year. Okay, next point. How many games did we win with Christian McCaffrey on the team last year?
5.
But once again,
we didn't.
We was at 1 before he got traded.
He was never on the field.
Yeah, he won't never on the field, but once again, we didn't have a quarterback or an offensive coordinator.
I'm just saying.
That's a hell of a point, MJ.
We got Christian McCaffrey. We won 1 game. We got a running back who had 11 touchdowns and 1,300 yards rushing.
In Philly.
They had a good offense. They had a great offensive line. We have a good offensive line. He should be.
They had 2 great wide receivers, a great quarterback. They had a lot more than we had here.
But we won more without Christian McCaffrey with the running game that we had with Chuba and Foreman.
I see where you're going, but at the end of the day, the ultimate thing is: would you take Christian McCaffrey or Miles Sanders?
Not if I ain't got no other fucking weapons.
Damn, Pop, you danced around that one now. You danced around that one, Pop.
No, you ain't let me finish. Because if my whole offense is running through my running back, that's not what I want. I've already seen it for the last 3-4 years.
Yep.
So no, if he's going to sit here and diminish everything else on my fucking offense, no, you can have Christian McCaffrey. So my team can be more dynamic. I can't do that. I've already done it. I've seen it. Hey, look, he's got me losing in the hold on, listen. He's got me losing on the game, and he's also got me losing when it comes to my pockets because he's $100 million quarterback. I'm good.
You're right. For what you pay each one of them and the output they get, you're right. But just man for man, like we did with DJ and Thielen, I'm gonna take Christian McCaffrey over Miles Sanders.
But this is the thing.
I gotta have balance.
The weapons that y'all named, the weapons that ain't here. Will the quarterback, which is the catalyst to this whole thing, be able to open up that field with the weapons that he got? Be able to spread the ball around. Be able to open it. But that's the key though. You comparing the weapons. If he had,
I'm gonna take Terrence Marshall Jr. with Robbie Anderson. I'm sorry.
Hell of a well. That's
I don't know. Maybe.
Because if not, Mingo gonna come in here and do something. I'm gonna take
a whole lot of reaching.
Listen, hey, let me reach then. Let me reach, because if we reach and saying that we're gonna be worse this year than last year, that's a reach.
It ain't no way we're gonna be worse, because like I said, they were literally making fun of our offense, dog. They sat there and told you that our offense, you would know the play before it was even just by how McCaffrey was lined up. That's just terrible coaching.
They did that shit on ESPN. You're right.
Terrible coaching.
Yeah.
Terrible. That alone will make the offense better.
Yeah,
So I
they
mean,
sure
you
don't
know,
get. They
personnel.
ain't no
That's
lock.
why I said personnel wise, I see what Leo's saying, but it just don't make sense because you can't get no worse than what we had. Period.
Exactly. You can't get no worse. We got at least two guys that sniffed the playoffs on the team on offense.
Yeah, I mean,
Three.
you know, we going player for player, but the difference maker is the quarterback. Just having a
The
quarterback
quarterback.
gonna change every damn thing.
Think
If
about it.
he's what he's supposed to be.
Think about it. Thielen was in the playoffs. Hayden Hurst was in the playoffs. Miles Sanders was in the playoffs. We got at least three guys with experience now. That's a difference. That means something.
Bozeman been in the playoffs.
But I
Moton been
believe
in the
what he was
playoffs.
trying to. If I had chime in, what he was trying to say, you got a lot of players that got question marks by their name right now. That's on the books right now, and that's what MDJ trying to say too. Like I use the DJ Moore again. DJ was solid. DJ was here. DJ didn't get hurt. DJ wasn't on the pup list all the time. DJ was brought his lunch pail, ready to play, give you 1,000 yards a year if he had a quarterback back there throwing the ball to him. Now you got a guy that took his place, basically. I don't know if you want to say Thielen took his place or DJ Chalk took his place. But if you say DJ Chalk took his place, you got a guy that had to come in here on a 1-year prove-it deal just to show he wouldn't be injured. To try to get, if you're going to get a whole year out of it. Then Thielen, everybody keeps saying he old and washed.
Go.
So what
Let
do
me
we
ask you.
have?
Let me ask you an honest question. Let me ask you an
Yep.
honest question. Do you feel like Thielen, Shaw, Terrence Marshall Jr. can get in the end zone?
I do.
Tell me why.
Because if you got those 6, say, receivers with different skill sets. If Bryce Young can give him the ball and Brown and Frank can put some type of offensive scheme together, I think all this can work. Short and sweet. If they could play to these guys' skill set with the players that we got here, because we don't the players that we got here ain't saying like, okay, we ain't gonna utilize this guy, we ain't gonna utilize that guy. This guy's sitting on the bench, a developmental guy. All those guys on offense have been proven at some time or another. Now it's just how we gonna mix them in or melt them in this offense. I think they're gonna utilize everybody at some point in time. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do. Because that got me thinking now. Like my man Carolina boy Nanny said, like, can these boys get separation? Can these boys be schemed open? Is Frank smart enough to
Yeah,
not be predictable?
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. See, that was the problem last year. Sometimes we didn't get no separation. People locked down these receivers because we didn't have but one or two. Now you might say, okay, it might be the game where Chalk getting ready to take over because they playing us up too close and he's able to take the top off of it all the time. It might be where they backed up off us a little bit and Thielen's killing them boys in that slot. You might have the young boy Mingo and Terrence Marshall, you know what I'm saying? Where this defense is doing their thing and keep giving us short fields. And we tearing their ass up in the red zone with the big body receiver. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? We got different ways to attack different defenses. If you throw this at us, just think about it. If you look at offensively and defensively on both sides of the ball, take yourself back. If they throw this at us, we can counterpunch. They throw that at us, we can counterpunch.
That sounds like it's relying a lot on damn the coach and scheming that shit up, man.
I mean, that's what it's gonna
That's
come
what
down to,
it
MD.
sound like.
That's what it's gonna come down to, bro. Because we ain't got nobody that's gonna say like you just saying a Justin Jefferson or or Adams or somebody that just take the fuck over games, bro. Just take a game unstoppable, uncheckable. Where he at? We ain't got him. You see what I'm saying?
Y'all keep telling me Terrence Marshall is that guy.
They can't say
No,
that for sure. He
no,
could be.
I'm not saying. I didn't
I
say
mean,
that. I
Goat
didn't.
He
was
could
saying,
be.
Goat was basically saying that.
No, Goat didn't. No, Goat didn't. Don't put that shit in Goat mouth. You know what I'm saying? What Goat said was that this dude is that red zone threat, that big body 50-50 receiver for
That
Bryce.
he could be.
That's what I said. What I
No,
think he
no,
is if he
no.
stays
He
healthy.
showed some flashes last year of that,
Yes,
of
yes,
being a
he
good
did.
50-50
And I
target. Good
told you,
50-50
and I
target.
told you he gonna double his production. We got to bet on that.
You better hope for your sake that he do what you say he could do.
I believe I got faith in him that he will. I bet on it. I bet on it. I put my
Yeah,
bet on it.
I
He'll
see
probably
niggas
get
bet
more
for less.
looks now. He'll get more targets now, Q. He probably will get more targets.
Just
I
got
don't
he
know.
got to because if I tell you like this right here, Q. This is the thing. If he get injured, he
Mhm.
got to go. He got to go anyway. If he get injured, he got to go anyway.
If he get injured, I won the bet.
He got to go. He got to go.
Yep.
I ain't got no more time to mess with him. I have no more time to mess with no more guys, no more project guys on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. If y'all saying Bryce Young get ready to be here, our future, and then you got all these guys on the defensive side of the ball that you getting ready to have to start paying, getting ready to go into their first major contract. You see what I'm saying? And the way that we draft and bullshit around this and that, your window is closing, bruh. I'm telling y'all, I've been telling y'all this. You got to go ahead and do what you got to do here within the next 3 years. You don't have time to sit there and him hurting his ankle and knee and toe and shit like that. You don't have time for it.
You know what you just said though, Go. It ain't no clear cut number one on this team, man. So like
Uh oh.
when it's 3rd and 5, where they gonna go to?
Oh.
I don't know. You got to ask Frank that shit. You got to ask them Thomas Brown that. I don't know.
Oh.
Don't.
So it sounds like me. Leo came in, and all I hear is doubt after that.
No, it's not doubt.
That
As
ain't
far
doubt.
all I was saying is I understand his argument, but I don't agree with it because just off coaching alone, the offense should be better, man. McAdoo was terrible, and it's crazy that he was the one who made it through
Yeah,
the whole season.
yeah. That's
Yeah,
That's
he
true.
should
probably
be
why
the
we were
first
trying to
nigga
get the
fired.
damn job.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true, Cole.
he
That's
let
true.
him ride
That's
through
true
the
too.
whole season, but
Yeah,
fired the stronger side of the team.
you're right, MDJ. That's true, cool. Q. That's
Yeah.
true. If you had a little bit more scheming, you didn't get no production from the tight end position. You didn't get like he said. If Chenault come in, if CMC was standing somewhere, you could read the whole damn offense. You knew exactly what was going. Baker didn't give you nothing. PJ didn't give you nothing. Sam came back, didn't give you shit. You see what I'm saying? Now you got a little stability in Bryce. We don't know yet because we don't know what he is. We don't know. We don't know. He's a rookie. He's gonna have a rookie ups and downs. Y'all said he the processor. He this smart guy who's gonna be able to. They're gonna be able to open up the playbook. Y'all say he's a year ahead of everybody in his thinking and processing and realizing what he's doing at the quarterback position at this level.
Shout out to
So we
Fourth. You
ready?
see Fourth? Fourth said, real shit. This nigga came in and brought a damn black cloud with him.
But see,
He came in. You know it's supposed to rain
y'all
today.
can't y'all can't put Leo down because he has some valid concerns. Did he not, MDJ? You weren't talking with him. You
Now,
were talking with
yeah,
him. You
yeah,
know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Personnel
He
wise,
has some valid concerns.
personnel
He
wise,
makes
I kind of feel
mistakes.
the same way. But just everything else, I don't agree with him. Like it, with that
Yeah.
being said, it don't even logically make sense for us to be worse. if we had more last year. So it counters his argument alone right there.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this: if we are worse, that means Frank Wright is worse than Matt Rule.
Whoa.
Man, if
Yeah.
Frank Wright go 5-12, I mean, his excuse gonna be he had a rookie quarterback. But at the same time, if we go 5-12, I mean, Bryce Young ain't what the fuck he's supposed to
His
be.
excuse is he had to work with Matt Rule's his leftovers is what he gonna say.
His roster. They working that shit out of their roster.
Mm-hmm.
If we
They
go
working the shit out
5-12,
of
Scott Fitterer gone, man. Scott Fitterer gone, and
I
Frank
think
Wright
he got
might be
another.
gone.
I think he got another year, M. Like I
I
told
ain't
man,
I
no
think they're
Scott
gonna give him
Fitterer
another
fan,
year.
man. I ain't
give
no
him
Scott
another
Fitterer
year.
fan.
You give him another year because he didn't have total control.
Mm-hmm.
He had a little control last year because they took it from Matt, and then he had all the control this year.
He went along with that shit, man. So he gonna go to the
He
grave
did.
with it.
Well, damn.
Yeah,
He
I
gonna go
agree.
to the grave
I
with it,
agree.
man. You ain't gotta do.
I
Can't
agree.
nobody make you do something you don't agree to, man.
You damn sure can't.
Them
People
trades,
know
man.
they good
Everybody
at their
love to
job.
say something about them trades. Them trades been terrible, man. Them been some terrible trades, man. Sam Donald,
Yep.
Baker Mayfield, shit, no, C.J. Henderson. Those some terrible ass trades. The only good trade we had was
That's your
Christian
boy.
McCaffrey, but that's Christian McCaffrey. You gonna get something for him no matter where the hell you send him for. And we should have took that Brian Burns deal. I ain't gonna lie about it. We should have took that deal. We should have took
Come
it.
on now.
Not 2 first round picks for Burns. No.
I would have took it.
Come on now.
Look
You
at what
got
you
a
about to pay now. It's not
superstar,
even
bruh.
guaranteed that you get him. It's not even guaranteed that you re-sign Brian Burns, man.
Bruh, you got a
We
superstar.
seen this. Matter of fact, we seen this before with
I
Peppers.
told y'all, no. Y'all getting a little too. I keep telling. How many times I gotta tell y'all about this Brian Burns thing?
Brian Burns is a superstar,
I
bro.
ain't telling y'all no more. Brian Burns ain't going nowhere, bro. Yes, he is.
So let me ask you this, right? So on our team, I'm only going by what he's done, right? On our team, he averaged what, about 9.5 sacks, maybe 10.
I mean, you got to
Something
look
like
at put it in
On our team.
context. Put it in context, though, MDJ. You got to look at this guy. He was in year 2, year 3, giving you 9.5, and then what was it? Year 3, year 4, he busts on the scene, multiple time Pro Bowler now. Be mindful.
No, I'm with you, and it's consistency there, which is consistency. I ain't gonna ask
He
you
gets
nothing else
better.
out of nobody. Consistency. You know
He
what
gets
you get,
better
right?
every year. Yeah.
So
And see,
we
all
keep
those
saying,
guys that y'all see up there that's giving people all these sacks and whatever else. Look at the team. They have a defensive tackle. They might have another guy, not
you got
another
a
guy that's
defensive
still giving
tackle.
somebody. Look,
MDJ.
but look.
We got a defensive
So
tackle, bro. We
MDJ, look at Philly,
had
MD.
Hassan Reddick. We had Hassan
Look at
Reddick, right?
Philly.
When
Okay.
Hassan Reddick was beside him, look what he did. But you telling me if we get somebody
MDJ,
beside him now, he gonna be better?
Hold. I'm getting ready to answer your question for you. Hassan Reddick goes to Philly, and what did he do?
Take
He
off.
balled
What
out.
did he do?
He balled out for us though.
How many did he have in Philly? He had 11 with us, and how many he had in Philly?
I think he had 11 and a half with us.
I think it was like 16. I don't want to, because this is we don't cap around here. If y'all want to go get the exact numbers, but it was like 16 or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? He had another
but
5,
I
6
know where
sacks,
you
bro.
going. What you saying is, because he had more stuff around him, right?
Yeah.
That's why I said Brian Burns. Okay, but listen.
We
listen
finally
to me,
giving Brian Burns help.
He had help with
right, man,
Reddick. The same guy you
No,
talking about.
sir. You can't put a nigga on an island.
Yeah,
Hold
you
on,
can't put a
MDJ.
nigga on the island.
You can't put a nigga on an island and ask him to support the whole island by his damn self.
You can't.
You can't name me one other guy that went out and got sacks last year. Please, I'll wait. Other than Brian Burns.
What you missing the point? We had Hassan Reddick on our team.
No. We had Hassan Reddick.
On the team, bro.
We had Hassan Reddick 2 years ago. 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
With Brian Burns.
With the worst coach in all of football.
Nah,
Yeah,
it's the coach
MDJ,
again. It's the
MDJ.
coach
When
again. But the
you get that,
defense was
when you
good
get
though.
that
You just said we had a
push,
good defense.
That
You not
defense
gonna
was
tell me
not
that.
good. That
push.
defense was not good. That
Then we
number
ain't
2
got no good
defense that
defense
y'all
now.
keep talking
Then
about,
we ain't got no good defense now. We ain't
that
got no good defense
3-3-5
now.
wasn't worth a damn.
Man, y'all. Hey, look. How can you tell me that our defense now is better than it was then?
Thank you, man, Chatter.
First off, Jeremy Chin was way better then than he is now. That's a fact. Dante Jackson was healthy then. He ain't healthy right now. That's a fact. So don't tell me
Coaching
that
matters,
defense was better than this
MDJ.
defense. That defense was way better than this defense now.
You just
And you
had
saw what the
Tommy
numbers were.
Trimble come out and say that these motherfuckers wasn't practicing. Come
Man.
on, man.
Do anybody give a fuck what Tommy Trimble got to say, man? Come on.
Now
Man.
Tommy Trimble ain't worth a damn.
He
okay.
ain't worth a damn. He ain't did shit for us. He ain't did shit.
Boy, y'all
He can't come out and
nigga
say
for
that.
this boy.
You know what? If Brian Burns had came out and said that, I wouldn't say nothing. But Tommy Trimble gonna say that, man, shut the fuck up, bro. I'll tell Tommy Trimble, man, get the fuck off the mic. Get the fuck off the mic, Tommy Trimble. Get your ass home. Where Brian Burns at? Where J.C. Horn at? Where somebody that's doing something at? Now, if they say that, I'm gonna listen to it.
MDJ, you knew that coaching staff was terrible, bro. You know that shit.
It
Come
was
on,
terrible.
man.
I'm just saying that, man, y'all want to pay Brian Burns, and he just ain't. He's good.
MDJ.
Great. For us, he's great. He's great.
MDJ.
He go somewhere else and get probably 18 fucking sacks. But for us to pay him that money to give us 10, 11 sacks, man, y'all tripping.
MDJ. Listen, you the same cat when I had said let's pay Roquan and trade for him, you told me fuck him. You didn't want to pay that money to Roquan Smith. I remember that shit a year ago. You remember that?
I said we needed something better than we.
Why is y'all boys so goddamn cheap? Why y'all so cheap?
We didn't have the money then, man.
We got the money now, and you got a premier pass rusher, something that's hard to get in the league, and you got one, and you want to ship the bitch away.
Listen, I'm finna give you facts, Q.
It better be some damn good facts.
He give you 11 sacks, right?
12 and a half.
Fine then, 12. Okay. We just got Justin Houston at 34 years old to give us 9.5.
Look at the screen.
34 years old, 9.5.
Look at the screen.
Roquan over there in Baltimore right now. They signed him. They do a couple more other things, and then you see what they did in the draft. Watch Baltimore defense this year. It don't take long to get a defense where you need to get it at. And now they done got their offense right. They get ready to play complimentary ball. Watch what Baltimore do this year.
Oh yeah, I like Patrick Queen and Roquan and them boys in Baltimore. I like them. They got a nice little squad over there. If Lamar come back right,
why can't we have a nice squad in Carolina?
You keep telling me the reason he ain't up there with them guys is because he ain't got nobody across from him. Like,
name one motherfucker other than him on the line last year that has sacks.
You tell me Derek Brown good. You tell me Brown is good.
No. I ain't asked you shit about Derek Brown. I said name one motherfucker that has sacks.
On the other side of Brian Burns last year.
I don't give a fuck where at. On the team, period, that had fucking sacks.
You asking me for an answer I can't give you, brother, because it ain't.
I'll tell you, Frankie Louisville was the next best with 7 goddamn sacks.
Hey,
as a blitzing linebacker, you right.
That's a damn shame. 12 and a half and 7 was the fucking best we could do last year.
He had and the two
I would trade him away. I would trade him away to get something before he just walk away.
Lord have mercy.
You gonna let him walk? You gonna let him walk? It ain't guaranteed.
MDJ, did you hear me, MDJ? Frankie had 8, and the 2 full-time edge rushers had 4 put together. 2 motherfuckers.
Okay. So
this man got the production of 3 fucking people, and you trying to trade his ass away.
Well, we still ain't got nobody across from, in my opinion, that's gonna get him. That's gonna get him. He had Hassan Reddick, man. Man, listen, man. Hassan Reddick better than Justin Houston. Simple math. Pull up them numbers when he had somebody across from him. Show me when he had somebody across from him, and that'll tell you the story right
now. The ghost of Hassan Reddick's past is gone. I can't focus on
$28 million for no 12
What?
fucking sacks.
What?
Oh, man, they paying T.J. Watt for 18 sacks.
Stop looking.
22 million.
Stop pocket watching. Stop pocket watching. Focus on your own pocket. Stop
I
it.
can't help it. I
Yeah,
can't help it.
MDJ.
I'm jealous.
MDJ,
I'm jealous. I'm
did you hear
hating.
what I
I'm
said?
hating. I
But
can't
did
help
you
it.
hear
I'm
what I
hating.
said earlier,
Keep
though?
your eyes in your own pocket.
MDJ, did you hear what I said earlier, though? The only reason Hassan
What's
Reddick is
that? What's
not
that,
here
Go?
because we were. The only reason why Hassan Reddick is not here because we were chasing Deshaun Watson.
That's not the only reason, Go. Hassan Reddick, look at this dumbass coach. He wanted to be here, and these stupid son of bitches say, nah, we're going to pay Burns for the future. Fuck you, you can go. That's what really happened.
They cleared that money because they was in the Deshaun race to free it up for
Man,
Deshaun.
y'all acting like I'm saying trade Brian Burns for a bag of chips, man. I'm saying trade that man for some value. Obviously, he
Hey,
can get us value.
You out
I was
your
on that train.
damn
I was on
mind.
that train too, MD. MD.
No, we
I ain't
Look
gonna
at
even
here.
get
gonna
Look
lie.
at Hoodie
something
Jew.
for him.
Look what New Orleans just say. Give me Burns then. I'll pay him and put him next to Cam. Motherfuckers jumping at the chance to get a guy like Burns.
What you
Damn
gonna give
right.
us? They gonna
Man,
give us
get
something
that,
back.
man, cut that shit
They
out,
gonna give us something
MDJ.
back.
What you
You act
gonna
like we
give
just
us?
ain't gonna get nothing back.
Boy,
Okay,
y'all
then.
ready to
You
give
out
away.
your motherfucking
I'm
mind
not telling
today.
you.
How you gonna feel?
Y'all
How you
keep
gonna feel? How you
YGM
gonna
for
feel
4
when we walk
years,
away?
No,
and then
sir.
you ready to
YGM
take
could
it.
go too.
Boy, y'all something. Y'all
Nah,
something. Y'all something.
Y'all
Y'all
niggas
real
tripping.
something.
YGM would have left way
Y'all
before
something.
Burns, to be honest.
Hold
Mr.
up.
White,
Hey,
please
y'all,
talk some
y'all
sense into
quiet, man.
this
That's
nigga
Mr.
today,
overpay.
White.
man.
That's
Mr. White,
overpay
talk
again.
to him,
Mr.
Mr.
White,
White, man.
That's
please
overpay.
talk
What
some
up,
Go ahead.
sense
fellas?
into
Go
What's
this
ahead.
up?
cat, man.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
This
Go ahead.
nigga
What's up,
talking
What you
fellas?
trying to say?
crazy.
What you win out of it?
Somebody help.
Overpay him.
Let,
Overpay him.
I, let,
Just overpay him.
What do
That's
you
what
mean
we
Let him
gonna do.
let him
overpay
get that
him?
walk.
That's what we gonna
Hey,
do, MD.
I
hey,
know. I
y'all let
know.
y'all let
Just
Mr.
let him
White
walk or
talk,
either
man.
overpay it. Either one.
Y'all let Mr. White talk, man. Y'all talking crazy.
let's look at this thing from a different perspective. I've been jumping in and out today. I've been listening to you from the start, but I had some things to do, so I've been trying to catch up. But I hear y'all questioning about this signing with Justin Houston as far as why we signing him now. I want to make 2 points. If you go back and listen to Scott Fitterer and the press conferences after the draft, he did mention that they were still looking to possibly sign an edge rusher. He said that way back when. So he didn't rush and do it. But you got to think, if you look at training camp, you look at the conditions of training camp, you look at what they're sleeping on, they're away from their families. A lot of these veterans do not want to go to training camp. So that's probably one of the reasons why he waited to make this particular signing, because there's no need of signing these guys knowing that they're not even going to want to go to training camp anyway. They've experienced veterans. They know what they're doing. They don't need to go to training camp.
Especially
And
on the
then
defensive
also,
side of the ball.
right, and also gives me a chance to see what I got working with, especially after they get the pads on. Then I'll know what direction I need to go from there. Number one. Number two, if you look at Justin stats, this man played in 14 games last season. He didn't even play in all the games, but he only played in 14 games. Now, I listened to another podcaster, uh, Duncan.
Oh, okay.
Duncan.
I know what you was about to say.
Okay. Now he brought up these stats. So let me ask you this: about how many snaps does a defense do per game average as a defense?
You talking about for him or for like a full-time starter?
No, for the entire defense. In a game, you look at the defensive side of the ball. What's the average snap count for a defense?
Give me
About
1
like
second.
60. About 60.
Okay, he said about 63. That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what
If you look at
I'm getting ready to say about 55, but yeah, okay.
Okay, if you look at Justin's stats, like I said, he only played in 14 games, but in those 14 games that he did play, he still averaged below 50% of the defensive snaps, yet he still produced 9 sacks. So he wasn't even in there full time, but he's still producing when he's in there.
Exactly.
So, I mean, I don't want to hear about his age and how he's done lost the stuff. No, because he produced more in last year than YGM has done his whole career.
Thank
Well, that's
you.
what I said. That's what I said, Mr. White. I said, okay, now you go to the different stat places, different stat apps and stuff, or well, you know, get information, different stat information places, and they got him fourth behind Reddick and Bosa at
Right.
explosiveness getting off the ball at 34 years old.
Now, keep in mind he came from Baltimore last year. Baltimore had a decent defense. I know
Uh-huh.
quite a few people that live in Baltimore who are avid Baltimore fans. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
they loved him. They hate to see him leave. So we got a player that was coveted by the team he came from. It wasn't like he was an outcast and they was happy to get rid of him. No, they wanted him to come back. The same thing with Debo from the Falcons. You heard Red Swarm say his fans wanted him back.
It was
But
right.
see, what even though we only got these guys for a short contract, you got to understand we are building a culture to where players are starting to want to come and play in Carolina. And once
Mm-hmm.
you start building that, we'll be able to continue to rebuild and redevelop year in and year out. Before, with that previous regime, we couldn't do that. Nobody wanted to come and play for them. But
And
things
see,
are
White,
changing now.
check this out, White. That's the thing. What you just said. People like MDJ, microwave. Y'all think we get ready to do all this damage this year? We not. I done told y'all to pump your brakes. That man said we building. Did y'all not hear him say we building? So we're gonna have to get these 1-year players to come in and wait for these other guys, DJ Johnson, to get his feet up on them. If he becomes this guy, we got to cycle these YGMs and these Bonos and all these guys out of here. Get us some more youth. Get us some more youth to develop. It's gonna take a
And
little time.
And that's another thing about Justin. He can help develop these young guys. He's got the veteran experience. He's got the leadership skills inside the locker room. He can help bring some of these guys along that might have been missing out on that coaching from our previous regime to go along with the coaches we have now.
Man, we need him because Brian Burns finna take all the damn money, man. We need them young guys.
Oh
Damn
my
right.
God.
Damn right.
No, he ain't,
Damn
man.
right.
He
He
ain't gonna
finna take
take
all the
all
money.
the money.
Watch.
Oh my.
Watch.
So you don't want to pay him.
I don't want to pay him too much. I want to pay him what he's worth.
I mean, how the fuck you know that? Come on, come on.
Man, the numbers
Like,
tell
like
you
you,
that.
like you the goddamn, like you the damn adjuster. Like you keep the fucking numbers up your ass. Come on,
When you go in
MDJ.
the grocery
Hell,
store,
you talking
when you
about?
go in the grocery store and you look at a watermelon, just because you want a fucking watermelon, you're not gonna pay $20 for it, are you? Just because
If
you
the
want the
market
watermelon.
day,
First
if
of,
the market
first of
day,
all,
if it's
if
off
that's the only
season, if it's off
watermelon in the
season,
store
Oh my
and
God.
I'm a hungry motherfucker, I got to
God,
buy
like
what
I'm
the fuck
talking
I
crazy.
gotta do.
That's
if it's
cap.
off season
God,
and
like
the
That's
I'm
market
talking
cap.
day,
crazy.
you got
Niggas
no
capping.
I
Niggas
bullshit.
say
got
they
that
Okay,
capping.
you
choice,
just
or I take my black ass to my house and get some
Hold,
seeds and grow
hold,
the
hold,
motherfucker.
hold
you see
on.
how easy it is
Homegrown
to lose.
talent.
You see
Here's a
how
better
easy it is to
example.
lose a
Here's a
player.
better example. Watermelon isn't something that you need. That's something that you want or desire. But when it comes to gas, you got to have gas in your car. And no matter how much that gas price go up, you still gonna go out and buy it and put in your car.
You
I
gonna
tell
ride.
you what, the
Hey,
Negro
Mr.
mind runs deep.
Hey, Mr. White, you just told me Justin Houston. You just told me how valuable he was for the Baltimore Ravens. Everybody wanted him back. But you see how easy he just walked right on over here to Carolina.
Oh, have
Yeah.
mercy.
Brian Burns can do the same thing to you. Why not go ahead and get something for him before you have something that's valuable? Just walk away.
Now look, I don't know the circumstances as far as what the negotiation was between Justin Houston and the Baltimore Ravens franchise. I know what the fans said that they wanted him back, but I don't know what was negotiated between the player and the organization. It could have been they might not have offered him anything to come back. Because you remember they were dealing with the Lamar Jackson situation. They were trying to save money to pay Lamar.
Yeah, you right about that. Like I said, I don't know that financial situation either. I'm just trying to drive home a point about Brian Burns. I want to pay him what he's worth. I don't want to overpay him, man. I feel like he want more than what he's
So,
worth, man. He don't need to get paid like
MDJ,
Nick Bosa.
MJ, what was Brian Burns in the league this year when it comes to sacks?
Probably with top 5. I don't mind paying him top 5.
No. I just asked you a question.
Okay, I'm just
What was
answering
he?
your question then.
What was he?
I believe he was like number 5 or maybe number 4. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
He was definitely number 4. Number 4 among
okay.
sack getters. So with that being said,
Yep.
what was the leading sack getter this year, and what was the number?
So let me ask you this: Do I have to just answer your question, or can I explain to it? Do you want me to? I'm just. If you want me to just answer, I just answer. I believe either Matthew Judon or either Nick. I think it was Nick Bosa led the league in sacks. If that's what you're going.
And what was that number?
I'm thinking probably like 17, 18. But go ahead.
Bring the number down. It was 16, Bubba.
It was 16. Okay.
So the league's leading best sack getter had 16. Our guy had 12 and a half with dumbass coaching, dumbass schemes. Him being the only nigga on the island, he had 12 and a half.
Right.
Three punk ass sacks from the league getter.
Okay, he was over there racing to get them damn sacks in San Francisco. Shit, their defense like that. But the point is how much you gonna pay.
4. Okay, so why you think he's sitting there watching Nick Bosa? Because Nick Bosa had the most.
So when he had the most, exactly. No, when Nick Bosa get the most money, it's because he had the most sacks and he's the most valuable.
I'm here to tell you how the market goes. They look at that number. They say, okay, how many sacks you had? Okay, where was you in the league amongst all sack getters? That's how they're gonna judge this guy. They're not gonna judge this motherfucker.
How long you been doing?
What do you mean on how long you been doing? He's been consistent. He's only been in the league 4 years. He has 2 Pro Bowl years back to back.
Them numbers been similar. It ain't much growth. He got better. It ain't much growth though. Them numbers.
So you don't think going from 9 sacks to 12 and a half, being 3 behind the top league sack getter, wasn't growth?
Man. Q, he had these last 2 years he had an extra game to get them sacks.
3 sacks. Separate him and Bosa. MDJ.
How many games Nick Bosa play last year? I guarantee Nick Bosa ain't play all them games. I guarantee Nick Bosa ain't play all them games.
But listen to me. The league's leading sack getter was only 3 sacks away from our guy. Let that sink in.
So
Myles Garrett, all them other boys, right there. Brian Burns.
So you want to pay Brian Burns more than Myles Garrett because he's better than Myles Garrett, right?
I did not say that.
Then why would you pay for something?
Well, can you answer it? Can you answer it?
No, he don't want to answer because he know what I'm saying is the truth.
So what I'm saying is, please listen, J Issue. Just don't be a nigga. Listen.
I just want to know if you want to
be
pay
a nigga, J Issue. Be a nigga.
Hear me clearly.
I got to.
Use your nigga ears and listen.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, the guy is going to demand. The market is going to demand him about $26 to $27 million. You must pay this guy because what else do you have right now? You just went and got Houston, who was past decent, but he's past his prime. So this is your young guy that's going to be the face of your defense and currently the face of your franchise until Bryce takes over. You must pay him.
Yeah, okay. Hey, look, man, but you know what, man? I don't want to hear you complain about overpaying Matt Rule no more. I don't want to hear you complain about that Teddy Bridgewater contract no more. I don't want to hear nothing about the $18 million Sam Darnold got. I don't want to hear nothing about
Did I open up my wallet and say I pay them motherfuckers?
So you ain't tired of overpaying people. You ain't tired. You paid Christian McCaffrey all that fucking money to get some second and third round.
You know what, MDJ?
Keep doing it. You're gonna be the same team.
Now the nigga ass went from G Issue to your black ass. Now you the one.
Be the same team, bro. It's all good. Y'all like going 79. It's cool. I'm cool with it too. I'm cool with it too, man.
Nigga just went straight in
MDJ. The problem with paying Christian McCaffrey was that he wasn't on the field producing. He stayed hurt.
Thank you.
I said the problem with overpaying Christian McCaffrey is that he couldn't stay on the field healthy. He kept getting hurt, so that was money wasted. It wasn't that he didn't have the talent. is that he couldn't stay on the field. Now,
Hey,
Brian Burns is on the field and is producing and progressing. Keep in mind that previous regime. So now that we have a new coaching staff, we'll see where he's going to go now. And especially now that we have talent around him.
Mr. White, are you guaranteed to sign him though?
We don't have any choice.
I mean,
Don't say that.
what you gonna do,
But
MDJ?
y'all see
Who the
players
fuck else do
continue
you
to
have,
retire.
MDJ?
Okay, MDJ, you was upset that we let Hassan Reddick go. So if we let Brian Burns go, then what?
Then you be crying about that.
I don't want to let him go. I want to trade him while we can get something. Like we should have traded him last
Lord
year. I
have
want to get
mercy.
something for him.
Okay, what do you expect to get for
I
him?
wanted
What do you think we can get for him?
Man, last year, a team that won't even in the fucking playoff picture offered us 2 first-round picks. Imagine
Okay,
a
but
team that's on the cusp of winning the championship. Imagine
that's
that.
done now. We didn't do that. So at this point, moving forward, what would you want to get for him that's available?
Me, I would take a
he's
similar
coming with the
deal. I
same
would take
package.
a
Yep.
I would take a similar deal. I ain't tripping.
So you basically
It-
gonna sell your soul for 2 first-round draft picks.
Oh,
Yeah, I sell my soul.
That's what I
but
call
you
it.
taking out. You're not accounting into the fact that
You
that man
have
could
a
leave.
24-year-old pass
You know what,
rusher
man?
that's the
Y'all so
face of
selective,
the
bro.
league.
Y'all so selective, bro. Look, y'all argue with Twan all the time, talking about some, it's about rings. It ain't about no money. Y'all say that shit every
Who the
time
fuck
Twan
said
get-
that?
Y'all say that
I
shit
didn't
every
say
time
that.
I get- Man, last time Twan was on the show, y'all said it.
Who
bro.
said that? Time stamping. Who said that?
Man, go. Man, I don't. Go say
Now
you
it
said
go.
I heard you say
Now
it
it
too.
go.
I heard you say it too.
Here we go.
Go know what I'm
MDJ,
talking about. But y'all
you
are,
being it.
so what's stopping Brian Burns from saying, man, I go take the, we offer him $30 million, which we shouldn't. We offer him $30 million, but Kansas City be like, we'll pay you 28. And his ass just walk to Kansas City. You're gonna feel naked as hell when you ain't got nothing. You're standing there with an empty ass house, no furniture. When you could have got something for him.
You out your
coulda got
rabbit ass
something for him.
mind today.
You could have got
You
something for him.
could have got something for him.
You
2
coulda got
fuck ass first round picks, and then this
Man,
motherfucker go out and win a Super Bowl with the
Hey, look,
goddamn
2
Kansas City
first-round
Chiefs.
picks.
You
2
know what,
first-round
bro?
picks got you
I'm
Keenan
not getting my blood pressure
It's
rose
worth
up with
something,
your
brother.
black ass
It's worth
today.
something.
Not today.
It's
No,
worth
sir.
something. It got you
This
Bryce
shit
Young. It's
here
worth something.
is pure ignorance right here where I'm here. This is pure ignorance.
Man, you don't
Get
want
out
to
your
hear it, man.
motherfucking mind,
You don't
man.
want to hear the truth, bro. You don't want to hear it, man.
The truth is,
you like
got
what we've been doing.
MDJ. I just don't understand, brother. I thought we were clear on this vision going forward. What the fuck you reneging on the vision for?
I like Brian Burns. I just don't want to overpay him.
You robbed the bank with me, then you turn around and shoot me in the back of the head. What type of shit this is?
Man, hey, look, man. Girl touch your shoulder, you give her your whole credit card, man. It's all good, man. It don't matter.
Lord have
It don't
mercy.
matter, bro. It don't matter.
You know, slide the whole goddamn credit
No, it
card
don't
down.
It don't matter.
You know what?
Give him a
You know
black
what?
check. He'll
I've
write a bunch of
had-
zeros up there. It's
I've
all
had
good.
enough niggatry for one day. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like the video if you want to see more shit like this. Shout out to the Mad Chatter. This show is hilarious, man. These MDJ opened up the side of his ass and start talking crazy just now.
Man, it's Leo fault,
He
man.
really
It's
really
Leo
did.
fault, bro. It's Leo
They
fault.
did. They did.
Cause when
Leo
y'all
fault.
give up a 24-year-old phenom edge rusher coming into his own, really coming into his own right now. Good God. You don't
Hey,
want to pay him.
I'm not giving him away. I'm getting something back for him. Go. What don't you
2
understand
first
about
round
But
picks.
then
You
what
don't even know if those guys are gonna pan out. You have a sure commodity in Brian Burns.
Hey, look, man. When
You
he
gotta-
just leave,
hey, but you gotta
when he
think,
just leave, what you
MDJ,
gonna get?
Oh
MDJ,
my
think about
God.
this, MDJ. You picked up 𝐦𝐤𝐤 4 years ago in the 2nd round. We moved up to get him because he come from Penn State, a Power 5 school, got the size and everything, and we thought we seen some potential in him. We went out there, we put our whole shit out there on the table, and went and got him. And what he is, 4 years later, a bust.
A sack of shit.
Hey, look, man.
What it look, dumbass.
I drop a 20. I really ain't tripping, man. I lose
What?
my
I
wallet.
don't know what
If I
you
lose my
get.
wallet,
You got a
So
bird
you
in that
got it
hand
like
right
that.
now.
You got it like that. You could just throw money around for the fuck of it.
No, I'm just
Oh,
saying, man.
okay.
Compared to what y'all comparing a player that's might get $2 million to somebody that's asking for $30 million a year. So whatever, whatever.
We need him. Say it with me. We need him.
Q,
Without
Q,
Brian
Q. Is
Burns,
it
we got
possible?
We
no
needed
sack
that trade.
Just
production.
answer my question. Just answer my question, and I'm gonna
What?
leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. Is it possible that Brian Burns just walk out the door? Is that possible?
No.
No. He
It's not
already
possible. He
said
would
he
just walk
want.
out.
He
Yep.
says he wants
Oh
to
my
be
God.
here.
Yep.
Okay.
He said he
If
wants to
that
be here long
if
term.
that was gonna happen, MDJ, he wouldn't be on he wouldn't be at camp right now. He said he wanted to be
He
with
that
his guys.
when dumbass Rule was here, he'd actually got traded a long time ago if he wanted got the fuck up out of here. Come on, man. You
Yeah,
saw the nigga face last year.
yeah. He just said, yo, man, I'm not going through this rebuild shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Don't even pick up my 5th-year option. Let me go ahead and put me on the market.
The man
Hey,
can't
look.
say it no
Let me
stronger,
ask y'all this,
MDJ.
man. Do
I
y'all
want to
remember?
be here.
Do y'all remember? Yeah, he say that now because he see that we want him because we
Yeah,
didn't
we
take
need
the
him.
trade.
Hell
Cause
Yeah,
yeah.
he
nigga, we
see.
got to
Of course,
pay
he gonna
him.
say that.
He
Of
Hell
want his
yeah.
course,
money.
but Q. When it was rumored that he could get traded, you don't remember him posting that stuff on Instagram?
It was dumbass niggas steady doing the rumors. The Carolina Panthers came out and said we have no intention of getting rid of Brian Burns or Derek Brown. They made that shit crystal clear. It's these motherfuckers
They
in the
have no
media
intention.
that kept
You
doing
know
that
what?
dumb shit.
He got the power. He got the power to hold us for whatever money he wants. And if we don't offer the
MDJ,
money he wants, he
you
just
you
go
ain't
get it
heard
somewhere
not
else.
a goddamn thing I
He
just
just
said,
go get
did
it
you?
somewhere else. Man,
You
I
ain't heard
heard
a
you.
You know
motherfucking
what?
thing.
Look,
I
hold
heard
on,
you.
hold on, hold on.
I
Real
heard
quick,
you.
MJ.
Yes,
MJ,
sir.
you go to work, right?
Yeah, I do, man.
All right.
Unfortunately, I do.
You get paid for what you do, right?
Yeah. I'm never gonna work for free. Yeah.
Look at this shit
Do,
here. Look at that.
do you
They
do,
take
do
them
you get a
quick.
bonus?
You
Do
said
y'all
what
do
now?
bonuses at do y'all do bonuses at your job?
Yeah. If I show up, a certain amount of days and all that. Yes, sir. Yep.
So that means you're doing a good job because you're showing up, you're doing a great job. They even give you extra bonus. The man
Yeah.
deserves to get paid. Why would you want to get? Why would you be mad about somebody on your team who actually does his job instead of somebody who's not who is on our team that has a job
I,
that doesn't get paid? Who stealing money from you right in front of you, stealing right in front of you. And,
Let me
and,
put it in
and
full perspective.
no, hold on.
you're not
YGM.
gonna overpay somebody though.
No, they deserve it because all right. The reason why I said that is because it only takes one punch to knock you out, right? You putting your body out there on the line for
For sure.
17 weeks. Somebody almost died last year, matter of
For
fact.
sure. He can get into that any time. Yeah, you're right.
I know somebody who went to the hospital last week. His doctor bill is $70,000 just because he won't eat right. And that's something he can control. $70,000. All he got to do is eat right. His problem is he only eats once a day. He works out in the heat. What sense does that make? Don't make none. So if you out there practicing in that sauna of heat and then got to go ahead and put your life on the line, and all it takes is one hit, who gonna pay that doctor bill? Because I bet you it's gonna be more than $70,000 to get you back right, or even close to back right. That's what I'm saying. Like it's different levels to
You're
it.
right.
Like we take it for granted. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the man has worked hard. He showed up better and better each year. We should not punish that man because he's
Yeah,
doing his
gained the
job.
weight, did everything.
He's 270 now. We shouldn't sit here and punish him and because he did his job. The man deserves to get paid, and I'd rather him get paid here. And that's one less problem we have on the team. Now, if you go and take your first round picks, right, you got one in the 2024 and one in the 2025. But you don't know if they gonna do their job or not. But you got somebody named MDJ who comes to work, comes in on time, and gets his bonus. Who am I gonna pay?
But you know what though? They satisfied with the job that I do for what they pay me, not for
And
what I
so are
want to get
we.
paid.
So are we. We're just only problem is if you worked at a job where you can negotiate how much you want to get paid, then it'd be different. You probably can. You might just have to talk to your boss. Say, hey, boss. Hey, I've been doing this. I've been staying over. I did extra. I need more than this quarter. What can we do here? Because I got job offers on the line right now. So that's what you got to do on your spare time, talking to your boss. But that's different. You can negotiate that.
Hey, look, if UPS offers me more money, I'm going, Pop.
With
UPS, y'all me more money, I'm gonna leave.
Y'all got that what you call behind y'all, so it got to take y'all got a union behind y'all, so y'all gotta do that as a community. But I mean, y'all get paid good money. I know UPS. I used to work at FedEx. I know what y'all make.
See, I work for FedEx though. I work for FedEx. I'm just saying that if Brian Burns wanted to go, he could go. That's what I'm saying. Like, why not get something for him before he leave?
Hold on. This ugly ass nigga talking about y'all bored as fuck. LOL. I'm going over to. Well, go ahead, brother. Appreciate you for stopping through for the view.
With your dumb ass.
All right,
whole forehead, and he got his whole forehead in the damn. Right. If you put a turtleneck on like a rope on me over it. Ugly ass boy, get off our goddamn platform. You feel that way. You could have kept that shit to yourself. Bye.
Hey, look, but he over here though.
I'll be using your ass anyway. Go take that video coverage, nigga. Go get that video coverage, boy.
But he over here.
Yeah, but he over here.
What sense that mean?
Go get that video coverage, boy.
Yeah, well, anyway.
Snap. Your daddy said go get that coverage. Get off our platform. Talk shit.
You ugly too.
That nigga would be thrown off the ship. Shout out to Fourth Camp.
Man.
Hey,
shout out to Real AJ.
Just leave, but
shout out to the ugly nigga in the chat.
That was Elaine. That was the only nigga that talks sense over there.
Look at that.
You better go.
Man, get that shit off my motherfucking screen, man. Get that punk ass.
Man, go get up from them.
That fucking shit off the screen, man, with a dumb ass.
Go get him.
Like one of my turds.
Them boys like them because they let them touch each other, man. Them boys are something else, man.
Yeah. You a do boy. Go over there and get that video footage, man.
Yeah, go pay him.
Don't say he needs some cigarettes, man. They're gone, man. Gone.
Yeah.
And quit grabbing each other's ass.
Why your eyes so far apart?
Go pay to get to the next meet and greet too.
Oh, toe face looking ass nigga. What's going on?
All 7 of them motherfuckers over there.
To the meet and greet. Cheese and crackers.
Oh, God.
Now we got to spend 15 minutes getting on your ass, punk.
Where you at? God damn it. I thought you said you was coming.
Yeah, make sure you cash out your daddy over there.
Put it back on the screen, man. Ain't no way he said that.
Cash out to say that.
He said that?
Make sure you cash out to say that.
He said that?
Yeah.
Man, please.
Yeah.
Hey,
just leave it on the screen.
Take your wallet. Make sure you got your wallet with you when you go.
Yeah.
That clown shit out of here, man. With your dumb ass.
You spend your light bill over there, boy.
You and your daddy.
Right. Don't come back over here without no permission slip.
Anyhow, we just in the show. It is what it is, man. Y'all know what time it is. Black Cat Panther Podcast, man. We gonna get a last word from everybody. What's up, MDJ?
You gonna come up here with your little title looking ass up? How you gonna have a profile to look like that, bro? Man, he look like one of my turds.
Now, Pop, you know them boys gonna run to their daddy. You know how they do.
Hey.
Emailing their daddy and whatever the fuck they do. Did you see this?
He got a cash out his daddy.
You got a job to do, boy.
He touched me.
You better be at the
he pick on me.
The practice. Yeah.
Hey, look, man. Go show him what you said,
you was over here, you'll get a spanking.
See, we actually got something called common sense. You know, half of you motherfuckers don't got it.
I will get down what you over here though. We don't care who nobody else got. You over here though.
Since you want to say that dumb shit, jump in that cash out. Talk
right.
Yes, sir.
Oh, get gone. We can make you disappear. By lame. Even your name says it, which you are. Lame. By puss.
We born, but you over here.
What
I
he
don't
gotta
get
do?
Please take your
What he gotta do?
please take your
Clearly he got the
Tesco looking
vibe.
face off the goddamn screen.
Shout out to the trolls who can't do nothing better else with their punk ass life.
You looking for a daddy now? Nah, your daddy over there. Go to your daddy. I could be your uncle. And make sure you send him a
Anyhow.
cash out. Paying you losing all your goddamn cable bill over there.
What is
Send it
that?
up. I need you to go out there and get that footage and send
Look,
it to your daddy.
look at
What
this
is
boy.
It's
that?
like a badass
This
kid.
boy don't even look like he got a high school diploma. Man, why the fuck we talking to this nigga, man? Come on, man. Let's get the fuck out of here, man. Ain't that the boy 𝐸𝐵T Jr. on the fucking screen with his little dumb ass. Boy, you better get the fuck out of here.
Look at this nigga.
Boy, you
With your shrimp and your crab eating
ass.
ass.
Like you're doing bad.
Boy, get the fuck out of
Like
here.
you're doing bad.
Got them bubble gum lip looking ass
Boy,
nigga.
you're looking bad.
Tuck your fucking lip in, you dumb ass bitch.
Like something you
I'm
catch
sure
me
your
in
mama
your
love
picture.
you, but fuck
Oh,
you.
man. Tuck your fucking lip in.
That nigga look like Finding Nemo.
That nigga look like Squidward House.
You catch him,
Look
you
at
throw
him.
his ass back. It's so wrong.
That little dumb ass.
Throw his ass back.
Whoa. Who lives in the pineapple under the sea? Get the fuck out of here with your dumb ass.
Chill out. It might be something wrong with him, man. Something wrong with him, man. Chill out, man. It might be something wrong with him.
Boy, get on your ass, boy. Don't come up in here with that dumb shit, boy.
His face is what's wrong with him, MDJ. That's what's wrong with him. No, it ain't. He got enough nuts to come up here. He gonna take
it. Oh man.
Hey, you know what, Fourth? You know what, Fourth? I will make you a mod. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, Bubba.
Man gonna come here and tell us about he gonna go to somebody else shit because our shit, bro. We ain't ask you if you look. We ain't forcing nobody to come over here. Ain't no gun to your head. Ain't no gun in your head. If you don't like,
I know
what
your
we
mama
doing,
love you, man.
like your boy Carlos, who said, gonna take your lunch money. Go be with that nigga. That's cool.
Right here with another man nuts in your fucking mouth with your little dumb ass.
Lord have mercy.
That's what, hey, man, Hoodie Drew, we got him over here, man. These boys over here stupid, man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's exactly what a black catfish look like.
I say, I take Leo place. That's what the male man has come to. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
No nuts.
I think there's something wrong with him for real though, man. I ain't gonna. I'm through.
His face. Could you not see MBJ? Can I pull his face up again? Here we go. We know exactly what it
please
is.
Don't.
Look.
What's that guy? Well.
I'll put him up again. Look like
that nigga chew chalk. All my life I chew chalk. Head ass.
But where your hairline at?
Hey, he better not be 12 years old in that hairline like that.
Oh,
that boy eat ass like crab.
Hey, look like little girl. Y'all leave me alone.
Somebody get this bitch, man. Who the fuck this boy is? He look like he wear a helmet all day with a little dumb ass. You diaper wearing motherfucker, you.
Is that what your stepdaddy named you Elaine?
I slapped the ball off of your head and your daddy head with a dumb ass.
That nigga got a soft spot on his forehead.
Here we go. Here we go. Here come another one. Return to my blown.
Return. Here we go. Another one.
Here come the groupies.
Appreciate you. Appreciate the view.
They all come out.
Oh man, you ain't heard about it. Not why.
Here we go.
Man, so it hurt.
They upset y'all talking about their daddy.
Hold on, we got a little time today. We got a little time.
I ain't got nothing better else to do, man.
Hey, y'all some dumb mother. How do you buy subs, bro? How do you buy subs?
Hell if I know. Hey, they know something. Obviously, they know something we don't know, Drop.
You know something we don't know. So somebody buying you.
Yeah.
Take Take your sister off of that, man. That ain't you.
Yeah.
See, you know what these dudes do, and this is the pussy shit that I don't get. They go and they make accounts and they pretend to be somebody else and come here and troll.
That's what they do.
That is so pussy to me. I don't respect none of that. And that's how they live. They live through the keyboard. These are some of the cats that I just don't understand. It is what it is.
Let me say this. Let me say this. If you buying subs, don't y'all see this content every day and every week? The sub should be higher than 2.24, right? That shit should be 10K. Come on, stop with the cap, stop with the hate. Y'all niggas sound dumb as fuck in this chat.
No, if you took the time to get out that nigga nuts to come tell me that he doing whatever he doing, you was a lame. Make sure you come over here, you hit the like button, you subscribe before we wipe your ass.
Yeah, wipe your feet off, man.
we ain't checking for none of y'all.
I appreciate having you.
Yeah. You worrying so much.
That's a shame.
Elaine, what did you talking about?
Look, man,
I'm not
really
gonna block you, Elaine, because I want you to come here every day so I can talk shit to you. And make sure them videos you take is crispy. Crispy. We need crispy videos, all right?
It's pressure. That's
you gonna get fired.
So bring your $5 ass back up in here tomorrow, and I'll be waiting on you.
Right here. you ain't your little stank funky little cousin that just came in here. You steady over here worried about what we doing, girl. Start washing your booty in the sink.
Well,
that's enough.
We're used to it, man. You know, when you feel threatened, this is the shit you do. You start doing little desperation moves and let me send so and so, let me send this one or this person worrying about another motherfucker. Bruh, we worrying about ourselves. If you focus on this time, the time you take to worry about us, you could be having your associate's degree. You could have your goddamn education together. You could have a better job, you motherfucker.
Hey, this how you know you lying. Anytime you tell a nigga have fun jacking off, bruh. See, you thinking way too deep about grown men and their penises. Relax. Too much. You gotta find some other time for yourself. You would have been cool.
He got
but you had to
nothing to
open
talk
up your
about.
mouth and say some crazy shit. He's like,
He
bro,
got
now I
nothing to
gotta
talk about.
I thought you was worrying about your daddy. Why don't you go suck his ass over there?
Yeah, see bad face. What the fuck you talking about? Bye. Bye, Felicia. You can tell
the
that
fucking
nigga,
Cadillac
bro.
Escalade damn head.
Man, it's something wrong with it, man. It's something wrong with it,
The fucking long head.
Hey, Carlos,
nostrils.
Just something wrong with it.
All the cocaine you could snort with them nostrils right there, dog.
He'd be all right. Hold up, fella.
Look at him. We know who ain't getting no cutty tonight.
This nigga ain't get no ass. He all over here,
man.
Oh, man.
You know he don't get no ass.
You're not giving the condom room. What? Say what?
His uncle, his daddy, man. There's something wrong with him, man.
Boy, y'all boys over there something special, boy. Y'all boy worry about dicks and condoms and shit like that. Boy, y'all need Jesus. Y'all need to focus on yourself.
Don't let Aunt take your special check, dog. Don't let him do it to you, bro. Pull it.
He put his cigarettes out on his lip, man. Big lip.
Hey, man, make sure you make me a biscuit in the morning at Bojangles now. I want my motherfucking biscuit, you dumbass.
Hell no. Nah, he ain't bright enough. Make sure my table clean, though. Make sure my table clean.
Ain't no way.
Make sure I don't sit down. You better put that sign down. You better have that wet floor sign down. I'm gonna get some money off it.
Right.
Oh man, this cat here is funny.
Head ass nigga.
Wow.
Shout out to everybody. You know we had to get his ass. Of course.
You know we had to. Black Cat Panther podcast style.
Hold up, fella.
Man, appreciate your hoodie, Jew.
Hold up, fella.
Hey, this is what you look like after Baker Mayfield headbutt you.
Poor little fella, man. Ain't nobody worrying about his little poor little ass. Nobody worrying about him. Where the link at? I got you fourth. Sound like you got something to say, Bubba.
Yeah, for we just ain't on that cap shit, that bullshit, none of that, all that other crazy shit. We ain't sitting there, man. Look, we don't do none of that, bro. We just here to talk about football, and that's it. If you want to be talked to and lied to and treated like a little boy, you know where to go. Not over here, man. Polo fella, don't, man. Look, it's okay. It's okay. God is on the way.
Help is on the way. Help is on the way.
Next time,
Yes,
take a
sir.
picture with a trash bag over your head.
Your damn truck smell like garbage. Oh, Eric Elaine, if you got the balls of steel, you bring your black ass on this live. Come talk shit. I bet you won't do that.
I bet you won't turn that camera on either. I promise you won't do that. Ugly little boy. I bet you all your keys on your phone and your laptop sticky. Nasty ass. You got the time
What
to
up,
sit
boy?
here and pull up on us. Kendall at work getting money. What you doing? Over here being on our nuts. That's the difference.
Yo, I ain't come here, man, to goddamn. I ain't come here to be long, but I just want to say three things. Q,
Yeah.
I appreciate that mod. Number
Yes, sir.
two, we gonna have more than 5 wins. I don't know what the fuck that nigga was talking about. We didn't ain't no way in hell we going backwards. Real shit. I don't, man, let me tell you something, man. I got Carolina tattooed on me, bro. And you know what I'm saying? I love Carolina, man. But for a nigga to say that we gonna go backwards from what we had last year and everything that we done added, this nigga need a little bit of attention. Anyway, and number three, for this nigga to come in here and say we some damn bums, but he gonna come in here and then say he want to go run to somebody else's channel, well, take your motherfucking ass on, my nigga. Why you ain't no need for that shit? Now, Poppin', I did say I was gonna put his ass in timeout, man. I want to get rid of the nigga for real. But if y'all want to keep roasting his ass, I'm cool with that. But
no, see, he don't understand. He doing us a favor. Like he's starting to learn how to count now. That's how slow he is. He count down for it. We appreciate that.
Yeah, but the short bus.
Huh?
I about to say the short bus is full, man. That nigga there got to ride an extra short bus, man.
We'll hook up a little cart in the back and drag his ass along.
Yeah, real shit. Like where the damn generator be at when the motherfucker be having generators on the back and shit. Put his ass back there.
I tell you, man.
Yeah, man. But like I said, man, I ain't want to come and stay too long, man. But I enjoyed the show, to be honest with you. I don't know what the fuck this nigga been listening to or watching, but obviously
you got something we like to call a brain. So anybody with a brain would like the show.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to them niggas who don't know how to count, but they eating crab every fucking week with their dumb ass.
Yeah, man. It's real shit, man. Like,
oh man,
I had to come on, man, and just give a little bit of peace, man, right quick, man, because that was some dumbass shit this nigga came in here with, man.
Look,
nigga, and like you said, the nigga name speak for itself.
Look, I'm gonna say some real shit. I'm gonna say some real shit, but I ain't gonna say it now because the way the nigga came at us, like, look, you help with somebody else show. Getting them footage. You don't get paid for nothing, but then you come over here to start shit with us, and we ain't never talk to you.
Man, niggas dick riding for free, bruh. I ain't never seen no shit like this. Niggas dick ride for free.
Grown man fight another grown man battle. You know what I'm saying? And pay him.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn. Good
Put the puppet string right up his ass, and they send him right over here like the jackass.
Right. We told you, if you have a skirt, we're gonna find out what you is, and you push. We lift it up, you push. You've been riding somebody else's dick, and getting paid for nothing.
But Pop,
shit, and then you want to come over here and talk shit.
I told y'all this is YouTube, and these cats are make believe, man. So this is some of those cats that sit there and they got nothing better to do. Like when he get off of this stream, he gonna go jack his dick and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
No. You got to go talk.
I mean, it is what it is.
You gotta go talk to the daddy first. Report. Hey, I went over there and said some stupid shit, and they roasted me. And here's your cash app.
Yeah, like a jackass.
your dumb ass, man. You puss.
Hey,
Yeah,
Fourth,
man.
You got no kids.
hey, Fourth, you getting any games, that bro? You getting any games this year?
Yeah, man, we're gonna catch Jacksonville.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah,
Yes,
we're gonna catch.
sir.
Yeah, man. But other than that, man, I'm trying to work, man. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta get on the road, man.
I hear you, bro. I hear you.
All right, fam. Man, we appreciate you, man. You already know what time it is.
Oh yeah, man. Much love, man. Like I said, I ain't want to come stay too long, man. If y'all still gonna be on, but I'll still be listening. But I just had to come in, man, and at least say my piece because that was some bullshit.
Yeah, you know
It
it.
is what it is, man.
Yeah,
We
done been
we love a good.
over 3.5 hours. We was gonna wrap it up anyway.
Yeah, we got to go.
Before that shit
Mhm.
was
Yeah,
over.
we had to have a Black Cat Panther podcast comedy show real quick. You know what I'm saying?
So,
that's
to
just what it is.
all you little bitches that's gonna watch this, make sure you click this shit and run it up, cause I know you're coming. You got nothing better else to do with your life. I know you're coming.
Your dumb ass.
Real shit.
Harpo gonna beat me. Yeah,
God damn, man. Yeah, this nigga here, man. He done. God damn, I tell you earlier, we had one nigga bring a black cow. This nigga done bring the fucking thunder and the damn ring. Just fuck everything up.
There's always gonna be somebody fuck the vibe up, man, cause they don't want to see nobody, get ahead of nobody else, and that's all about. On your ass. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, man.
You can't stop this over here. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, man, real shit, man. But hey, I'm gonna go ahead and get my last word, man. I like the signing with Houston. I like the signing with Jones. I know we got some work to do, but I know we keep saying we gotta see it on the field in paper and all that shit too. That's good. But I'm glad y'all was able to go out there and put eyes on what's going on. And at the end of the day, man, keep fucking pounding.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Fourth, we appreciate you, brother. Shout
Yeah,
out to
man.
Hoodie
Yeah.
Jube in the chat. Shout
Yeah,
out to
man.
Hoodie Jube. All I'm going to quote is, where is my hairline? That's all I'm going to quote. Goodbye.
Y'all can't tell me this thing look just like this thing looking like this.
Let's put it up. Let's put it up. Gotta be his cousin. Got to be his cousin now. I'm born in the same family.
There you go.
The one teeth having ass motherfucker you.
Oh God. Oh man, let's get this shit over with, man.
Yes, sir. Let's get the hell up out of here, man. We appreciate y'all. Y'all already know what time it is, man. This has been Black Cat Panther Podcast, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Keep pounding.
Yes, sir, Ski.